Yeah. It's Liddy. Okay, I'm almost wasted, and my drip is on the spaceship. One more sip, yes, I can taste it. Come to my exact location. I'm so tired of my probation, doing time for revocations. I just toasted this occasion to give myself standing ovations. What I'm drinking, that brown, that white, with the bar sirs, that ass is attractive like a magnet. I never dodge her. I drink my problems away, and that alcohol is my sponsor. And I will indulge you to the point of death. That's only if my heart hurts, cause relationships never last, and being faithful is a thing of the past. Everybody's only after one thing. Both sexes can relate to that, can replace the fat when they hit it from the back. Get your face in my pillow in the palm of your ass. Yeah, I graduated from the bottom of my class. Now I'm sitting at the top, you see the bottom of my glass. We can keep talking, I know that's where we're headed. It's my train of thought, it's so terrible to be embedded. Did I mean it? Only if I said it. Remember her face, I normally forget it. Get it, hit it, quit it. Send it on the way, package, shipment. It's hard to react if you're hard in attached. Acting like it ain't love, you be calling her back. Wake up in the morning next to an empty bottle. Wonder what she said that made you really wanna follow. Words come out, I know I'm drunk. Somebody send me another one. Oh shit. It's Liddy. Run it up, hey. I'm cooking up dog food. Yeah, she play with the dick with the tosses. Wow. I'm smoking that leaf from Toronto. They watching that waist like a car show. You look like you wanna get shit off your chest. What's up? I thought so. Okay. I'm back in this game, now you sit at the end of the bench. What's up? I thought so. Okay. Yeah, back in this motherfucker like I left something in this bitch. A whole gallon of the white. I'm getting drunker than a bitch. Big straps with the Mac 11s got me putting extenders in the clip. And lay your shit up on the curb. Like you didn't pay your rent. Okay. Got Papa John dope, but no pizza. The dope with a flipping straight O's and the zippers. Right off the Peter Pan, intake at 9 if you open this millistic with you. My BBE label with guys on the table. Fuck your scar to your Dracos. This map make you jump, no Chris Carson is stable. You get scot like potatoes. Shorty saying that I am the one. Who the fuck you think she Billie Jean? She want a nigga, put her on the team. After spitting out my kiss, a Listerine. The flow is bucking like it's Greek the Freak. But I keep it 44 like Pistol Pete. My really shitting on your biggest dreams. About the floor with you niggas, Mr. Clean.
You're rocking with the best. You're rocking with the best. You're rocking with the best. You're rocking with the best.
Thank you. Tell I need some rest. Welcome to another edition of the New Culture Empire live stream, live from Jersey City, New Jersey. Had a very good time with White's family last night. Around a lot of people. Had a very good time. I didn't get to bed till about 4 in the morning. Slept most of the day. Had continental breakfast downstairs. But nevertheless, we are here. I'm in my relaxed house clothes. I'm just relaxed. Shorts and slides on. But y'all know, when I step out, I'm suited and booted. So, happy holidays, everyone. I know this is the time of years where you get to be around your family and your loved ones and just cherish the moments that you have with your family members. These are times where good memories are created. So, shout out to everyone and happy holidays from the New Culture Empire Supreme Elite teams to yours. Now, today I want to discuss a few items that are on the list. And one of the things that I want to discuss is the unveiling of the Supreme Elite Team University. Now, of course, before we get to that, we are going to address this. Dismissed from the Supreme Elite Team group. What went wrong? Why were people removed from the Supreme Elite Team group? Which one y'all like the best, y'all? Do y'all like this? Do y'all like this? Do y'all like, I'm going to do this. Why were people removed from the Supreme Elite Team group after paying the admission fee to be a part of the Supreme Elite Team private group that's held on Telegram? We've had some classes on Discord. And when we bring the Supreme Elite Team back up and running, a lot of classes will be held on Discord. So the link and what you need to do to join the Discord will be posted after this video in the chat and the community tab. But let's ask ourselves a question. Hey, I paid the admission fee to join the group. Why was I removed after paying money to join the group? As a matter of fact, it was this comment that was posted in the last short, I believe. And so the comment is, once people pay for the university, are you going to kick them out after? By Mac Diggity Bro, 1568. Mac Diggity Bro. I don't even know what to think of that name. I know it doesn't think. The first thing that comes to mind, well, that doesn't, is a person that understands the intricacies and the complexities of the finance system. That doesn't scream that. You know what it screams is, do you know that people's spirits and their energies are on autopilot, negative and low, that they don't even realize that they are the main things that they may say they despise in these spaces? They don't even realize they are the main things. Now, out of all the questions that could have been asked regarding the Supreme Elite Team University, which is separate and distinct from the Supreme Elite Team private group, two totally different entities, two totally different divisions. So he says, just asking, I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Now let's break down that I'm just asking. Because the I'm just asking wasn't followed up because, hey, I may want to enroll, but I just need clarity on how that go. No, I'm just asking since some of your Telegram members reported that they were kicked out after paying the membership fees. See, it stops right there. And the ones that I kicked out the group, it goes to show that my discernment and my intuition is more correct than it's not. Because let's clear the record. I don't take actions against people unless it is warranted. Now, this was the question. So it paints a narrative that Thomas, new culture, people are going to join your group. People are going to join your group. And then after they join your group, you are subject to kick them out. People are going to join your group and you're subject to kick them out, right? Now, I am about to address that for those who may not be the ones who are going to gather all the facts and evidence and then come to their conclusion, because you know how some people, they haven't developed that mentality to gather all the facts and evidence before they make their decision, and that mindset spills over to how they approach their consumer transactions. Like, that's the equivalent of someone reading a statute and taking the statute liberally, like literally what it says, without applying context and taking the statute in as a whole. That's the equivalent of people citing Title 18 USC, which deals with crimes and punishment, as their support for what is an obligation or other security of the United States. Like citing Title 18, crimes and punishments, in a mortgage, auto, credit card, and any other consumer finance dispute. You get what I'm saying? You see, that's the out of context. But this Matt Diggity Bro 1568, he did not ask that question out of genuine concern or a genuine inquiry. Want to know why? Because if he did ask that question, and this is the difference between us and a lot of people, as soon as he asks, whoever say they reported, he would have followed up with, well, was there anything that you could have done that could have caused this to happen? What were the facts and circumstances regarding it? No, because he didn't care. He didn't care. In his mind, I finally got something that put you in the same pot as everyone else I might have experienced or everyone else that does these things. I knew I had to find something that would separate you. I'm tired of seeing your phone calls with the professionals confirming you. I'm tired of you posting phone calls with your clients stating that they are very happy. I'm tired of you posting relevant portions of your communication with your clients. They are thank God that they found you. I'm tired of the testimonies. Damn it, I'm tired of you showing. We get it. Credit acceptance has not attempted collection since you sent them that letter dealing with the accounting. We get it. We know you know what you're talking about. So I'm tired of seeing it. So let me find something that, regardless of all the admissions and the proofs and the evidence that you have posted, let me find something non-relevant to why I do what I do. And let's bring the conversation there. So this was his question. He didn't give a damn. And the way he's talking, most likely, he probably can't afford the enrollment fee. So this was his comment. Now, I am going to post. Well, let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this banner right quick because it's kind of obstructing our view. So let's remove the banner so it won't obstruct our view. So I respond, oh, I get it. Well, have you spoken to the remaining 35 people who's been there for 3.5 years? Did they tell you that class attendance is a requirement and continuous classes missed could lead to removal, although I waited another year to enforce it? And which some of the members that were removed were in that class when the warning was given? When I gave the warning? When the warning was given? I bet they didn't share that with you, because these are the same people who will go try some sovereign citizen processes, make themselves look foolish, become too embarrassed to admit that they've tried it, because they know if I put that sovereign citizen stuff in a blender and hit the switch on it. So what they'll do is they'll sweep the sovereign citizen teachers' documents under the rug and start and not tell you that they've already filed that stuff. And then they start directly with the new teacher. So any results that don't happen or complications, which really started from what they previously filed, they're going to put all the failures on the new teacher. See, this is the reason why the Supreme Elite Team University is not really going to be marketed to everyday consumers with the everyday consumer mindset. More of the mindset than the status of a consumer. This is why it's not marketed to, well, I take this class, I'll be able to go to court next week and do something. This is why it's not marketed to it. This is why the clients that I have acquired within the last 45 days have all been in some sort of profession. All have been professionals. Want to know the difference between people that got low professional background or just have that professionalism with them? These comments and stuff are not talked about. None of this is a problem. And matter of fact, we get straight to the point. But this is what you're going to see from people who have not even worked on their own mindset, not knowing that their own mindset is the reason why they haven't gotten anywhere. And they're trying to take new information and just go do things instead of becoming the things that they want done, instead of becoming it, instead of understanding it before they do anything. And this is where most people, it doesn't matter if you scream from the top of a building saying none of this is easy, none of this, there's no magical document, none of this is, it's not going to happen fast. You got to fight, kick, and claw for every little thing that you get. They will always assume underlying that there is one simple magical document somewhere. And if I find the teacher that can provide it to me, I'm all in. And they will spend years chasing that ghost. And the years they spent chasing the ghost have been on trying things, doing things, filing things, but not 1 second was spent on laying a valid legal foundation based on understanding. There's no foundation there. And the lack of foundation is always going to manifest itself in legal disputes. So, but I question, would that be any of your concern? You are nowhere near my group. Haven't joined, wasn't there to see for yourself. But you have a question, which wasn't a question, but more of an indirect shot. For whatever reason, you decided to take the time to ask that question like you were so concerned. What happens if you miss too many classes of school after you pay for the semester? Have top professionals in my group who have direct access to. If people think that just because they pay the entry fees, that means they can disregard the rules, then they and you are wrong. Let's finish it up. All right, that's the second one. Let's go here. And it isn't my job to send individual messages. If they were in class, they would know. So since you are the messenger, go tell them that. Oh, while you relay that message, make sure you tell them that my case is proceeding and it wasn't thrown out, and they cease collections and haven't attempted to collect since July 1st after receiving my email documents prepared using the same things I teach in my class. And you can watch my videos so you can say, I saw it for myself. Hell, maybe you can copy the link and send it to them as your proof. At least with me, you'll have black and white facts to back it up rather than from them to you. You only got one side and asked the question to me based totally off one side. Maybe that's all you needed. Something to come to me with, because you can't come at me with court. Got receipts there. Can't come at me with accounting. Got receipts there. Can't come at me mortgage. Had this whole space silent when I dropped the receipt and the video of the follow-up call. Client phone calls, calls with professionals. Oh, let's go. Oh, I gave him something to relay. Hold on. It's the last part. Calls with the professionals stamping me. There is no angle there. So what's left? There is no angle there. There's no angle with me on the accounting. There's no angle on me on mortgages. There's no angle on me with autos. There's no angle on me with bankruptcy court. There's no angle on me with real accounting, I would say. There's no angle on me on interpretation of the tax laws. There's no interpretation on court precedents, legal case citations. There's no angle on me in any situation that deals with financing. Consumer financing at that. No angle. There's no one that has ever came and said, your shit is incorrect because I talked to this professional, I talked to this person, and they say it's wrong. But what they do get is the opposite. Hey, yo, I talked to this, I know this person. They said, damn, they didn't even know that. Or damn. See, you get the opposite. But let's keep going. There is no angle there, so what's left? They said you kicked them out after paying the fee. So if we just so we get this together. So they pay the Telegram group fee. And then after they pay the fee, I say, thank you for payment, and then remove them from the group. See, but I know it sounds ridiculous. And it sounds ridiculous because they have to take out the connection in the nexus. See, in court, we call that nexus. See, they have to remove the nexus as why they were removed. See, they can't really say why they were removed. What reality is, it's not the fact that they were removed. They didn't like the fact that they got removed because they were under the assumption that just because they paid, they can do whatever they want. They can come and go as whatever they please because they paid. See, most people think that just because you pay, like you're the king or the queen of the situation now. In reality, it's not true. And this is the mindset I'm talking about. Now go run tell that. I know you're going to go back and relay my message. I mean, why not tell them what I said? You took the time to tell me what they said. So I know you have the time to play messenger. Doesn't seem like you're doing anything else important. And I ended it with that. But and the reason why I actually am brought it up because, to be honest with you, I thought it was sorry, I'm trying to find it right. I thought it was a very good something to address. Now, for those who have been with me on this journey would know that that is utterly false. As a matter of fact, that is a complete lie. I just showed you my recent client of how excited she was for the documents. Actually, we just texted each other. Let's see. We texted each other about an hour ago. Yeah, we just texted an hour ago. 2:36. I'm sorry. And all hearts. So that's utterly false. And it sounds ridiculous because you have to remove the nexus between them paying and then being removed. No. See, this is the thing. You're missing the point. You can't gaslight me with that. You're missing the point. And as a matter of fact, you can come up. I'll drop the link for you in a second. Because you said you're asking for clarity. Clarity for what? Why would you need clarity? Because you never at any time stated that I was thinking about joining the university. You just like asking me a random question. And just to be honest with you, I don't owe you a goddamn explanation, just to be honest. But I use that to clear the air. Because I know there's always going to be disgruntled customers. I mean, corporations deal with that shit all the time. But you know what's I see that's interesting? Disgruntled customers, they don't never really have that smoke for the corporations, though. I mean, they'll cry and complain, but they don't really take any meaningful action. But you think you're triggering me. You believe that you are triggering me. Do you know who triggers me? When multi-million-dollar corporations try to gaslight me. When multi-billion-dollar corporations try to play in my face. Like, bro, I go up against multi-billion-dollar corporations every day for a living. There's no way you can trigger me. I make the best of the best look stupid daily. There's no way you can trigger me. Just respectfully so. Like I'm talking multi-billion-dollar corporations. I make them feel this big regularly. There's no way you can trigger me. Like, to be honest with you, bro, like we're nowhere near in the same stratosphere for me to ever feel some type of way about what you said. It's more of a teaching lesson and y'all see what I'm saying, type of thing. Because I always talk about these types of things because you said you needed clarity. You wanted clarity. Clarity for what? Even if you wanted clarity for what? See, you never stated why you needed clarity. Like, are you the Telegram group police? You gonna file a lawsuit against me? So why would you need clarity? See, I said, you see what I'm saying? You don't even know why you need clarity. Excuse me, my wife is calling. What's up, man? But we already talked. I know, but if it's not, if you can't find nothing, it doesn't matter. We already talked about it. I'm live right now. Just request it. Just request it from me. You do realize you don't have to call every second to just you can text, you can just request it. You don't have to call and run down the same game plan we talked about 10 times in a row. But there is no real clarity. And then they'll use the words like, oh, you're triggered. Oh, you're triggered. What can you ever do to trigger me? What? Do you know how to beat the system in a more efficient manner? Do you know how to, like, do you know a judge? Like, do you know a top professional? Like, and I'm going to jump out on a limb and say this. I guarantee you that what I've probably forgotten and haven't spoken about in months to my group is probably something that you don't even know exists. I've probably forgotten more things than you know in this space. So respectfully, sir, there's no way your ass could ever trigger me. It's just when y'all throw stones and hide your hands, or when y'all say something this way, but your underlying intent, I'm responding to the things that a lot of you cowards are too scared just to come straight out and say how you really feel. So you mask it up. Oh, I just need clarity. No, how do you really feel? Just say, I don't like you. And now I got something to talk to you about. I'd rather deal with you directly like that than these underhanded, but you trigger. I mean, I'm trying to get clarity. You're not trying to get clarity. You don't give a fuck. You haven't talked out of that whole video. You didn't even ask one question about the Supreme Elite Team University. You come gossiping about with people that I kicked out the group. That's your whole concern. So come direct. I'm a direct individual. Just say, I don't like you. Matter of fact, if you're still here, you can get the link. But everybody knows me in these spaces. I'm direct. I'm a straight shooter. So I'm telling you, what you're too not man enough to really say your real intent. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. So I'm not speaking to exactly what you said. I'm speaking to your intent. That's what I'm speaking. I'm speaking to your underlying intent. And that's the part that, like, I don't know whether you know what it was, but that's what I'm speaking to. So you're saying that people said that they paid the group. So let me ask yourself, Mac boy, biggity, biggity, iggity, wiggity, diggity, whatever you call yourself. Let me ask yourself a question. How does it sound? How does it sound when someone comes to you and says, a few people comes to you and say, hey, I paid to be in this Supreme Elite team, and then Thomas kicks me out. I paid, and then I just got kicked out. Yeah, y'all, we paid, then he kicked us out. How does that sound to you? Did you ask her, well, how long were you in the group before you got kicked out? Well, were there any rules that you may have violated to be kicked out? So you mean, how long was you in the group? Like, did you get kicked out the same day that you paid? See, these are all, if you wanted clarity, these were the questions you're supposed to be asking them. I get you. I bet you didn't ask them those questions, because if you asked those questions and they were being truthful, then you would have had all the clarity you need. So don't try to come seek clarity from me, because I didn't bring it to you. You need to go seek clarity from them, because what it looks like is you're putting yourself in the same position of 98% of people today. And these are the same 98% of people that don't ever really get far in life, because number one, just like the telephone, someone says something, just a couple people say something, you're quick to assume it's true. You're not even have no intent on investigating it. So don't talk to me about this clarity shit, because you didn't take any necessary steps on your end first to seek the clarity that you're trying to get from me. To me, it seems like your mind is already made up. And I already told you, I answered your question in the beginning. That's how you really, that's the underlying. That's the underlying. Gotta put him in the boat with someone else. See, this is the thing. This is another thing. What gives you the impression that anything from the Supreme Elite team is misinformation? You've probably been watching my channel. What makes you think anything over here is misinformation? When you see all the receipts that I drop on a daily basis, all the progress in these court cases, what makes you think anything over here in the Supreme Elite team is misinformation? What makes you think that?
You're rocking with the best.
What makes you think anything over here is misinformation? I mean, we got an ex-SEC attorney, 27 years, decorated career, stamping me. We got an ex-Federal Reserve examiner, World Bank, International Monetary Fund, sits on the IFSAB board, stamping me. CPA, 25 years, stamping me. And that's one of my dear friends. Those are his friends. Access that he has, stamping me. I done dropped videos, clips, showed you results, showed you documents. What more do you need to see? And this is what I mean. Y'all, you can show the original fucking text of Jesus Christ. They still don't get it. It's because they don't want to get it. Because deep down inside, because the misinformation floating around. The misinformation floating around had nothing to do with the question you posed. You're talking about paying the fee and getting kicked out. You didn't say anything about misinformation. See, it takes me from digging in deeper to really pull out your real intent instead of coming straight out with it. See, this is what I mean. I'm straight up. I'm a man. I'm straight up with my intent. Now it's misinformation. Once we establish that you didn't do no investigation, no clarity on your end, you look straight to me. Now it seems like we're getting to the core. And if we keep going, we're really going to get to it. Now, misinformation. How would you know something is misinformation? There's a few factors there. You either could have researched the information yourself, or you could have just tried something and paid for something, and it didn't work out. So now we're getting back to my original talking points from the past few months. The magical document. Telling people what you want to hear, hearing what you want to hear. Thinking a document without understanding is going to bring you salvation. Now let's go back to you, Mac Biggity, bro. What is your interpretation of what this space is about? Do you think there's a magical document? Did you buy something from someone and it didn't pan out? See, these are all questions that you got to ask yourself, because the way you come into these spaces, your mindset and your intent depends on what type of teachers you attract. The misinformation, how you operate your Telegram about your knowledge. But here's one thing: how I operate my Telegram group, if you're not in it, why would it matter to you? So, y'all, this is what's really going on. Let me just break it on down to what's really going on. It's not about the Telegram group. It's not about how you operate your Telegram group. Why would it matter to you? Am I that important to you? Mac Biggie, am I living in your head like that? I'm so important to you. It's not about the Telegram group. It's not about whatever anyone heard. You know what it's about? People's ignorance, their poverty mindset, their desperate mentalities have caused them to go down so many ignorant, stupid, dumb rabbit holes that they have now become bitter. Now they don't think none of it works. Remember I told y'all this months ago? They become bitter, meaning they'll linger around these spaces. They ain't really going to take any meaningful steps or vet the teachers, because in their mind, since that magical dream didn't play out into the reality in their mind, they think it doesn't work. They think there's nothing that's legit. So what they do, what did I say? They'll just go from space to space, and anyone that catches their eyes are always the ones who that person knows deep down inside that, yeah, he's not talking like the rest of them. Damn. Because he watches. He's been watching from the clouds. This is not the very first video he watched. He talking about how I operate my group. So he's been watching, but he has never commented on the receipts. He's never commented on the professional confirmation. What is the thing that catches his attention? Oh, I finally got a reason to say something. I finally got a reason to express my inner envy, my inner jealousy, because he keeps talking about the same people and he's really talking about me, because I represent the same people, the 98% he talks about. I'm going to get back at you, Thomas. Well, what about the people saying that they paid and you kicked them out? Yes, I finally got him. I can finally, in my mind, I can discredit everything he says now because I found something. Oh, people paying, kicking you out. I don't got to listen to what you guys say no more. What you say don't matter no more. Hey, and this is what happens. I told you this space is filled with haters. Now, Mr. Matt, or whatever the hell your name is, and when I drop this, in the same Supreme Elite Team group, damn, people got kicked out. Let's look at the comments. Why do I? Never mind. Let me stay focused. Ali, Ayo, laughing. Man, laugh my ass off. This is what it's coming to. Shake my head. If you're going to tell a story, tell the whole thing. Yeah, they forgot to add the part that they weren't active in here for who knows how long. People are immature and just not honest. But people were being kicked out of my group after paying. Well, you have members who have paid and are commenting on the post you made. Mac diggity, bro. So what does that say about the people who were kicked out the group versus the people who are still active in the group now? What does that say? What does that say? I mean, if they tell the whole story, it will make them look bad being dismissed for cause. I mean, it's right here in my group. It's my Telegram group. Oh, 36 members now. I reduced it down to 36 members. And those members who did not follow the rules were kicked out. So, question, y'all. Question. I want to ask everyone a question. Is does paying for a group allow you to disregard the group's rules? If I say over and over and over again, just because you paid to be in this group does not mean you can just miss classes. Class attendance is a big issue for me. It's a priority. It's a requirement, regardless of what you pay. See, here's the thing. You pay to be in the group. That doesn't give you the right to violate the rules. That doesn't give you right to violate the rules. That doesn't give you right to violate the rules. And then I gave everybody a 4-year warning. But I guess they didn't tell you that. I guess you didn't. Let me guess. I ain't hear that part. Oh, no. Because now we're getting somewhere. See, now Mac Biggity, bro, misinformation, Mac Biggity, bro. Then that I'm sorry for your loss. Sorry, Mac Biggity. If misinformation, sorry, bro. And I'm gonna be honest with you. You go on my channel, you can look at my videos, you can look at the professionals calling me, you can look at a person that got access to these professionals, people that you would never come across in a day in your life. You can go, I don't know. I don't know, Mac Biggity. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Misinformation. Hey, I got the wrong teacher. Maybe they should study more. I don't know what to tell you, but I don't care. Misinformation. I don't know. In these spaces, we not this spaces. That's the difference. We not these spaces. We're different. We have the new culture empire.
You're rocking with the best.
That's what we are. We're not this space. It's the new culture empire, and then there's everybody else. So when you're talking about the 99%, you're talking about them. Because we got real professionals that's co-signing on this Supreme Elite Team University. We're going to have real live professionals, their documents and their study materials incorporated into our curriculum. So I don't know what you're talking about, all that. I don't know what you're saying. I mean, I got professionals that call my phone. People actually take my advice serious. I don't know whether they take your advice serious in everyday life. Maybe, but people actually listen to what I got to say. The 2% listen to what I got to say. I don't shy from nothing. I don't duck any allegations. I address it head on. I address the smoke head on. They can take shots. Come on. I'm bulletproof. So, does paying for a group allow you to disregard the rules? Because look at it. You go to college, what happens when you miss too many classes, you get kicked out of college, right? Even if you pay for the semester. See, over here, your money doesn't mean you run anything. Because over here, the 99% of what I charge people for is for my time. I have emails that I haven't even gotten to for people reaching out for services daily. So if it's about the money, I'll be taking on every single one that comes. All these start, many of these star emails are people reaching out for services. Right there. These are the star ones. Look, these are all people reaching out for services. 87% of them. Some I got to put on ice. And another thing, my group is not centered to market to people who just needs to try something because they're in a rut. It's not, my group is not based on that. My group is taking more of a professional tone. But no, if you're in the Supreme Elite Team group, and I tell everybody from day one, just because you pay doesn't mean you can disregard the rules. Attendance rules are the most important rules to me. And missing too many classes without excuse will cause you to forfeit your admission fee. Or if you request a refund, I'm going to go back over my records and see how many classes you were in. And then you will get hit with a service fee of $250 per class. Any remaining left over will be sent back to your Cash App or wherever you sent. That's been a long-standing rule. So let's say you paid the fee. You was in 5 classes, but you sat, this is too much for me to get. I was looking for something more quick, fast, probably like a template I could file. And they asked for a refund. First, I'm going to refer them to the rules. I'm going to send them a copy of that pinned message. And then I'm going to say, okay, we're going to process your refund. Fill out this paper. Please be advised, you will be charged per class. It automatically gets converted over there. Because at the end of the day, everyone can do this themselves. You can do it yourself. I tell everybody this. If you don't rely on paying for anybody, do it yourself. That's what I did. I took the time out. See, the difference between me and a lot of these teachers, I got years into this. I got years into this studying vigorously. They don't. So, of course, Mac Biggity, bro, let's say you're at court next week. Yeah, you could do all the study you can next week, but you and I both know you'll never understand it around that time. You'll never understand it. You will never get it. Like, I would have to, like, literally, there are so many things that are so unseen and foreign to many people that you don't even know it exists. And it's right there in your face, but you don't see it. Because when I say you got to see it to my group, it's not you got to see it. It's you got to see it. And this is what the Supreme Elite Team University is comprising of. Now, the Supreme Elite Team University will kick off in February 2026. It will kick off February 2026. Preliminary enrollment is open now. If you want to take advantage of the early bird discounts, preliminary enrollment will be open. It's open now, but official, like official enrollments are going to be being highly promoted in January. Okay. So what the Supreme Elite Team University will cover It will cover everything dealing with the consumer finance from multiple angles of their transactions. It's going to take place primarily on Zoom, pretty much 100% on Zoom. There will be homework. There will be email virtual books that you log into the portal, and those are your books that you can't download them, but you can view the books in the portal. You won't be able to download any books or any intellectual property of the Accrued County Collection Agency. Another thing it's going to cover is how to read a balance sheet, how to point out the misclassifications. What do they classify our loans as? You're going to learn how they allocate the finance charges. You're going to learn how they book and record these financial assets at the onset of the transaction. And you're going to understand how all that plays back into the consumer side. None of these transactions on its face or the accounting on its face all have to do with consumer transactions. They're separate, different, and distinct transactions. But one of the things that I uncovered and discovered, and one of the strategies I put together, in which the ex-SEC attorney highly approved of, is one of the reasons why a lot of people are still missing the mark is because they think that uncovering accounting miscalculations or errors gives them an automatic cause of action. They think that the securitization on their end gives you a consumer rights cause of action or consumer protection law thing. Okay. What they don't understand is none of them do in reality. The only way that you're tying their financing, their accounting and financing statements and their accounting and their securitization and having it applied to the consumer side is you have to draw the legal nexus between them two. You have to alert the court and explain why it should be applied on this side. And this is one of the key components of equity with these transactions. Everything about these court filings are all equity. There's no at-law protections for us because the at-law protections are the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform Act. But the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform Act doesn't hit on the other side of the fence, in which we dive into nightly. There are no consumer rights as related to a securitization. So you can't use at-law or consumer protection laws for securitization or the accounting unless you tie both ends and apply to you. And that's going to be one of the main key components of the Supreme Elite Team University, because from me putting that court strategy together, it's producing at minimum, when we file our responses in court, whether it's me or my clients, one thing that's becoming a common theme is that these matters are not being contested via summary judgment. These matters are proceeding to civil pretrial. Once you get past summary judgment, now you're in a position to start. You're in a good position to start turning the tides. The problem is you have all these teachers out here, but very few people are ever getting past the initial stage. So the strategies I put together is actually a very important thing, because for one, even in my own case, it's passing the court's initial inspection. And based on all our allegations, how we know the intricacies of their corporate finances down to the detail, it handicaps the finance company, and judicial estoppel could be applied and invoked, because we're pretty much handicapping them to their words, and then we're handicapping the judge with legal authoritative precedents. And this is the reason why over here at the New Culture Empire, you don't see fast court dismissals.
You're rocking with the best.
So that's one of the clear few things that we have uncovered, and the things that we are going to continue to build upon. So when it comes to misinformation, respectfully, y'all can take that bullshit somewhere else. That sounds like still rookie talk. Let's pause for a short interlude. And Mr. Biggity Diggity Dog, you can watch my own situation play out in front of your face. Don't leave, stay. Because this is going to be key elements of what's going to be taught by Supreme Elite Team University. This lawsuit against Credit Acceptance Corporation isn't just about one contract. It's about exposing a nationwide scheme that's been hiding in plain sight. Credit Acceptance structured my agreement to look like a simple car loan, but behind the scenes, they securitized it, retained control, and charged a 23.99% interest rate, well above Virginia's legal limit. That's not just deceptive, it's unlawful, and they're doing that in every state they operate in. If Virginia steps in this case, could trigger a wave of enforcement against lenders who use dealer advance programs to disguise true lending relationships. And if the federal government follows through, the IRS, CFPB, or SEC, then consumer lenders across the country will be forced to rethink how they structure, report, and enforce their contracts. This lawsuit demands restitution, recharacterization, and accountability. But more than that, it could set precedents, forcing leaders to respect substance over form and putting consumers back in control of their financial rights. The system's been rigged long enough. Now it is actually time to expose it accurately. And the claims that I'm raising in my lawsuit are the same claims that Credit Acceptance has settled numerous of times with investors, other consumers, or state attorney generals who actually stepped up and held them accountable. This lawsuit is the first lawsuit in the history of the Fourth Circuit and all other federal circuits where claims of this magnitude has been brought against Credit Acceptance Corporation or any other finance corporation from a consumer capacity. You normally see these lawsuits filed by attorney generals of states or the lawyers for the investors. Never have you seen these claims filed from a consumer standpoint. I've seen a lot of consumer complaints and lawsuits filed against Credit Acceptance and other finance companies, but they all have missed the mark because they are approaching it and attacking it from a consumer-like standpoint and doesn't have the mindset of a creditor or a lender to attack them on the level in which they operate. This lawsuit could actually spark a reform in consumer financing. I am one man taking on the complex system. So, it further goes to says that this is what took place, man. I signed the contract. The dealership transferred that contract to Credit Acceptance. Credit Acceptance now had the proper collateral so they can issue trust notes to the investors. The investors put the money up for my dealer, for the purchase price in exchange for the contract in which where I will be making my monthly payments. Cool. No issue with that. The thing is, and your legal department admitted that Credit Acceptance never gave me any type of funding in order to even support a contract, which is not a big deal. Rather, they got my promise to pay the security and they was able to raise the funds for the purchase. So is it that credit, and this is their own words, I'm reading from and it's filed with the SEC. So is it more that Credit Acceptance really just acted as a broker between me, the one that needed financing, and the ones who's willing to invest in my contract? So you all just kind of mainly were just the middleman to broker the deal instead of really being a lender in the traditional sense, like Credit Acceptance went into their own back pocket and put up the money. You kind of more brokered the transaction. Is that more of an accurate statement?
Well, I'll be damned.
Reminiscing the good old days, remembering to forget all the bad ones. I remember when college seemed so important, but is it worth it? Been wondering what truly matters to me. I know for sure it's not a fancy degree. I'd like to do what I love, but what if I'm not good enough? Split personality, sometimes sour, sometimes.
So it's a biggity, Mac Biggity, whatever. So when we talk about misinformation, let's just don't include the New Culture Empire with that, because we're different. You heard the emissions, and notice how, look at the little things. I didn't ask her, ma'am, did it go like this? You notice how I was very matter of factly, ma'am, this is what happened. Not, dude, that's who y'all need representing you. Matter of factly, assertive. I don't give a good goddamn what you say. This is how it went. And I can prove it. And she admitted it on the phone. Oh, that was a 28-minute phone call. And you know what she kept saying throughout that phone call? You're correct. Everything you're saying is correct. You're right. The finance company doesn't get the down payment, although it's represented that they get it at the dealership. The dealership keeps the down payment. Has nothing to do with us, which I already knew. Oh, speaking of misinformation, Mr. Biggity, that video's on YouTube. I posted that video on YouTube. So, and I'm doing this to highlight, he's not invested on the right information. His mind's already made up. Phone call with Credit Acceptance, she admitted everything that formed the basis of my complaint on the phone, which is part of my court exhibits, that phone call. That's that. Okay, that's auto. Okay, so let's go to a mortgage called Navy Federal. And she explained to me, I didn't have to ask her. I knew how it went. But you know one thing that I know? Most people will get on the phone with these people and they are so anxious to tell them how much they know about their system. So much that, you know what I do? Human psychology. I just play dumb. So, you know, if you sell the contract, I mean, mortgage, I'm pretty sure, I mean, you would probably have to let the borrower know or something like that. Like they would, like, how would they know? I already know how it goes. Oh, yes. Well, we sell it internally, like internally, if we check in our system. So if a borrower was to call to see if it was sold or not, they would tell them. That was one of the things that a lot of gurus in these spaces were trying to figure out with Navy Federal. That's on my video. Mortgage. Multiple finance companies are called. And those phone calls don't take place in that capacity without vigorous years of research. So the Supreme Elite Team University is basically taking my understanding of the system, my vast wealth of knowledge and understanding, combined with the knowledge of top professionals that's already been there, done that. Whatever we talk about trying to do, they've been there, done that many times over. And we're putting them all in one. Bam. That's the problem you're missing. That's the problem you're missing. Y'all, you see, he's still not getting it. He said, I will send you videos of them saying this. Bro, who do you think my Supreme Elite Team University is really being marketed to? You're missing it. Why would, think about it. Let's just being kicked out. You don't even, this is what I'm saying. Do you know how to read? Miggity biggity. Matter of fact, we ain't got to keep doing this. Y'all hit the link. And there's some members in this that may be on here. If you are a current member of the Supreme Elite Team group, hit the link. Miggity biggity, Mac biggity, hit the link. Camera on, please. Please be on camera. Hit the link. Because there's no way you can do all this typing in the chat, but you don't want to hit the link and address me straight up like a man. Do you think, like, you don't even get the play? You missing the play. Do you think it's really about, oh, you join the Telegram group, you're going to get kicked out? Telegram group, Supreme Elite Team University is two totally different entities. It's going to be held on Zoom. It's two totally different entities. It's like you hearing what you want to hear. And we all know what it's for because they know they have nothing to compete with my university. You don't think people that consider themselves my opposition watches me? You don't think Kenyatta Stone and her minions don't watch me, watch my videos? They know it's different over here. Of course, they're going to say, oh, you better not join, you're going to get kicked out. That's all they have. How about not join because the information is wrong? Because no one who's followed my group rules have been kicked out. It's right there. It's rules everywhere and consequences when you don't follow the rules. It's rules everywhere. And he's in the group. Dax ain't kicked out. Everybody that's in my group, 35 members, they're in my group. They're in my group. So why isn't these people, why isn't the ones that are in this, why aren't they having the same sentiment? They're in the group. I hope it's not, oh, he's just doing the Supreme Elite Team University just to get your money and then don't have the class. Oh, I get it. Because that's the mindset of y'all gurus. Like Tamika's done that. A lot of them done that. Took your money, never had the class. Oh, I get it. But this goes to show, that every time there's an opportunity to address someone, and this is why I call cowardly. This is what I call a coward. Now you're getting to the point where I'm stopping respecting you like a man, because you come with your emphasis based on what other people said. I proved you wrong, and you still refuse to hit on that point, not acknowledging the reasons why it said that if they were kicked out, those were the reasons. And the ones who are still in the group are confirming these are the reasons. So now my respect level for you is about to drop, because you're acting like a coward now, just like the rest of them. Now you're acting like a coward because you won't hit the link and address me head on. Maybe there's some miscommunications that we can only settle by us two talking face to face. So you won't hit the camera directly, cammed up, looking directly us two, and everything that I've said, everything that the people in my group has said, everything, are you still gonna hit on? They paid but got kicked out. So if you're going to continue to talk in this group, let me just tell you this. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to hit the link and come substantiate whatever you heard people saying versus me saying why they got kicked out and current group members attesting to the reasons why they got kicked out. Now, I want no. I don't want to hear no more talking. Your comment is about to be, I'm hiding your comments. I don't want to hear no more comments from you talking. I'm hiding your comments. I know. Come up live. You got 30 seconds to come up live and address me. Because obviously you know more about a group that I've been running for almost 4 years, and I've yet to kick anyone out just to kick them out. But you will get kicked out if your class attendance isn't up to the rules. Yeah. So if they were kicked out, that was the reason. And I make no bones about it. Oh, they can get a refund. I'm just going to go through the, see how any class they attended, and they're going to get charged $250 per video. Doesn't matter. But you have 15 seconds to hit the video. Or you have someone come up on this link now that told you it. That comes up on this link right now that told you. You can't say, well, the information in the group ain't accurate. We're past all that stages. Too many professionals confirming me. So we're past that stage with me, because if anybody was to say that, then everybody knows, okay, now they're just being, we know what it is. But you have, I'm gonna give you 30 more seconds to come up here and substantiate your claims when I have active set members now saying, nah, the only reason why they get kicked out is the rule. They broke the rules of the group. So they didn't break the rules of the group. They're still in the group. So their position was to be accurate. I'm supposed to just be taking everybody's money and kicking them out. So come on, you got 10 seconds now. 9. Actually, I'm gonna do the countdown for you. I'll make it easier for you. I'm gonna make it easier for you. We're gonna do the countdown for you. We're gonna do the countdown for you. Hit the link, because you have so much to say in the comments, but hit the link, because we all know what this is. You're just envious. You just don't like, you just hate to see the progress we're making. So you need to have something to say. I get it. I don't want to hear no talking. No talking. Hit the fucking link. No talking. Hit the link. I'm gonna run it back for you one more time. The only time you talk on here is on the panel. You got to hit the link. Hey, y'all, delete any comment that you see from him. Delete any comment that you see from him because he would not come up here and hit the link. Hold on. Another member from the Supreme Elite Team group just responded. Let's see what he has to say. Notice they being kicked out. Hold on. This is another 2 group members responding. Notice being kicked out, but didn't notice the I'm just going to sit on set couch and sip my tea. Marcus, no, they didn't. Crazy. Right. These are people that are actively in my group right now. No, you're not allowed to talk. You got to hit the panel and come up here and substantiate it. Stop talking in the comments. I say, come up on here and talk. You can say whatever you want to say, but you got to say it up here now. Because I just have 2 more members in my group that just responded. They're saying, nah, they wasn't kicked out for that. They was kicked out because their attendance was poor. And I gave them a year warning. Hey, Supreme Elite Team members, put a 1 in the chat if I didn't give people just a year. Even though I said I was going to kick them out, I gave everybody another year. Being fair, gave everybody another year. Gave everybody another year. I said, yo, I'm going to be enforcing it. Everybody another year. If you remember me saying that, if they were kicked out for their attendance, press 1. If they were kicked out based on what Mac Biggity Bro said, press 2. Everyone that's in the Supreme Elite Team, press a 1 if they were kicked out for attendance. So we got 3 members here so far. We got 1s. We got 1s. And this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Mac Biggity, you have 5 more seconds to hit the link. I'm going to give it to you again. You got 5 more seconds to hit the link. You got 5 more seconds to hit the link. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anybody, hey, moderators, you already know what to do with them. Ban them forever. Ban them forever. You already know what to do with them. Ban them forever. You already know what to do with them. People can speak freely in my Supreme Elite Team group. They can have a difference of opinion. Only thing I say is just be respectful to everybody. Don't be disrespecting nobody. Don't be cussing nobody out. Disrespect it. Hold on, y'all. We got the infamous credit scalper building, y'all. We got the credit scalper in the we got the credit scalper in the building, y'all. We got Darren in the building.
What up?
What's up, bro, Steve?
Not just driving right now.
What's up? What you got going? What you got going? What you got? Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for hitting the ones. We all know what's going on, man. We all know what's going on. So yeah, bro. So you know what I'm thinking. And actually, this is pretty good. This is good. This is good content. This is good. I like it. I'm cool. It's fun to me. So basically, you know, when I'm launching Supreme Elite Team University,
yeah,
and all the documents and stuff that from the professionals that me and Troy are gathering now, and you know, we about to start implementing into the shit. You know what it is it's like, damn, we can't have people going over there because it's going to be 10 times better. But this is the part they're missing. Darren, this is not going to be marketed to the desperate or the low-hanging fruit. It's not marketed to them.
Absolutely
I only want their money. I swear to God, I only want their money. It's not marketed to them. It's going to be marketed to people that's really committed, dedicated, professionals too. And you ain't even got to be a professional, but you're dedicated, you're committed, and you have an already baseline understanding. And this is what I'm saying about the Screaming Elite Team University. Everybody that's in the member now, in the group now that transfers over to it,
Right.
this is kind of like the pre-training that y'all actually would have needed for this university, because now you're going to have tangible documents to make shit real.
Right.
Yeah. But go ahead. What you got to add on the
And
being
you
kicked
know,
out?
and I'm gonna say this because I don't want to get into the specifics because I feel like he's just being a chatty patty about it because I feel like he's trolling, right? But I feel like the people that got kicked out is because they thought it was a process where they can just come in, attend a couple classes, and uh, halfway throw some shit together and be like, okay, I got remedy. And that is far from what we study in the group we go over. And I'll just say that I'm not gonna sit here and go into
Yeah,
depth as if we need validation from them or anything like
that's what I'm
that. But
saying. That's what I'm saying. They act like y'all. Do y'all not know who validates us? Do
right,
y'all not know?
and this is the caveat to that too, is that it wasn't like we paid them or they found us and then told us something. We kind of, I don't want to say we, it was discovered and then they validated. Like, damn, like, how did y'all come onto this? Like, they're confused. You know what I mean? So it's a huge misconception about that.
Yeah. Ali had to. What's up, Ali? Welcome into the building. Okay, so you're absolutely right, and I'm glad you made that clarification, because it was never a, hey, see if we're right with the professionals on this. Help. We need tell them this. It was more of a, no, that's correct. What you're saying is correct. What y'all doing is correct. What y'all doing is exactly how it goes. It wasn't more like they pacifying us and holding our hands. And you know what's so crazy about it? This is how crazy. These people are never going to come in the group with us, be on camera with us. You get what I'm saying? Like, the attorney refused to meet with me. He refused to get on the call with me. Yeah. He refused to get on the call with me. He's like, nah. He's like, man, number one, I don't even have the time for my own family. Number two, he was like, nah. Oh, time to go. That's good. Oh, okay. Okay. Perfect. Now you're right. Too much electricity. Y'all ain't paying y'all bills around this motherfucker. The fuck?
I think somebody got some mic on. It's creating an echo.
Yeah, Ali, you might have to, if you watch it on Facebook or something, you might have to log out of Facebook. If you watch it, watch it on YouTube, you might have to log out on it. But welcome to the show, Ali.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
Yes, sir. So what are your thoughts? Because you are relatively new. I think I found you discovered me on TikTok. And you're relatively new. You're probably 30 days in now. Have I taken your money and kicked you out the group?
Oh, not at all. Only thing you did was provided substantial value and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Doing the best you can to not only make sure, you know what I'm saying, your fellow group members and students, receive the utmost value in what you teach, but, just a lot of, principles that connect, what I'm saying, that connect all over different, what I'm saying, ideologies and things like that as well. So, man, if it was just about the money in your case, you know what I'm saying, like, I feel like you'll be more than justified, you know what I'm saying? But
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
hey,
right, bro. I really could be charging way fucking more. Like, I
uh,
really could be busting heads for every little thing.
this is how
Every
these people do.
right. But there's a time and place to show compassion, and there's a time and place to stand on your value and worth. You get what I'm saying? You got to be
Absolutely.
balanced. You can't always have low prices because that's going to bring low ball customers. But you can't always have them like too high, where it's just unattainable for many people. Now, well, I'm not even going to say that because they may be watching. I don't want them to feel, but
Oh, you know they is.
right. So it's different classes of how I do things, but
Absolutely.
but y'all really, another thing that's important. I want y'all to remember what's important here. It's never about the information taught. It's never about the receipts shown. It's never about the same things that I rely on, and for my outside clients that are not in the group are the same exact things that we teach or what we go over as a group. There's no difference in any of these things. So it's not about that. What it's really about is they hate to see it. They don't want to see it. They're mad. They're jealous. They're angry. They don't want to see it. It makes them feel some type of way because they paid for those packages and it didn't work. I told y'all this space is filled with 98% haters. They hate seeing anyone with a remedy that is different from the remedy of which they think it's supposed to be.
Most
They
definitely.
hate seeing it. They hate it. That's all that was about. Because he had ample opportunity. Look, but I will send this video to those that ask about your Telegram University.
Nobody's even asking you to do that, gang.
That's what I'm saying. No one needs you to do that. Again, it's not about what you're teaching, bro. It's about these folks saying, don't join a Telegram group at university because he will kick you out. Who gives a fuck?
But yeah, but what does that mean? What does that have to do with anything?
And why not
These people are
address
gonna
it
say,
directly from the horse's mouth?
Right.
yeah, they're
Right.
gonna say what they're gonna say. You know what I mean?
They're going to say what they're going to say regardless. And y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. It's fear. It's fear.
Yep.
They know what they're going to get here. It's nowhere near what they've ever gotten in their life in these spaces. It's fear, y'all. It's fear. It's fear. You know, when you run up against the competition, it's like political. You got to smear the other side. You know what I'm saying? It's run up against the competition. It's all part of the game. But you know what the problem with them is? Their audience is restricted to what I call the low-hanging fruit. Because no professional will ever take any of their classes, let alone call their phone for assistance. So with us, it's not so much as everyday folks like us, but it's professionals too who reach out to me that are not a part of Supreme Elite team, that are not a part of any social media groups. So if it's all about just getting clients, getting people to join, hell, I got about 20 people I haven't responded to yet.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it
Even
ain't
more
about, right. If it was so much about the money, shit, y'all. I turned it down because I'm already maxed out right now. You ain't about to have me slaved at this laptop for 50 years.
Most definitely, man. We
You know
see
what I'm
it.
saying? Right. So it's like, come
We
on.
definitely
Like
see it, man.
they had to find something else, but it goes to show if that's all they have, then shit's getting spooky for them. But regardless of it, fellas, we're still going to continue to push. We got the final leg. My memorandum, my final leg of the master class, my memorandum. Everybody's going to get a copy of my memorandum because they know these gurus, they ain't nothing more better than what to have my blueprint on how to put a legal claim together, because they can't put one together to save their life.
Not at all.
They can't put one together. Their shits be so shitty. Like, their shits be so shitty. As a matter of fact, y'all, I've updated the memorandum again. I know I know the last one was I updated it again. No, I updated the memorandum again. Because, like, listen, bro, I go to sleep, I'll sleep on it, and we're gonna read what's even more, we're gonna read Credit Acceptance's recent SEC filing, bro. Yo,
Whew.
yo,
Whew.
that's why I had to go and I say, yo, y'all really about to admit this? Yo,
There's always something that you and the group doesn't discover, you know what I'm saying? Even after you filed your lawsuit and everything like that, you know what I'm
it's
saying? You know how
always
many
more. It's always
discover
more. And that's one thing about the Supreme
and
Elite Team group, bro. There's never no stagnation.
the value
There's
is remarkable,
there's
truly.
there's never no stagnation. There's always more to discover. There's always more. There's
Oh,
always going to be more. There's always going to be more information, more confirmations. It just keeps going and going and going and going. While these
it's a
other
lifelong
teachers,
thing.
it caps off. With these other teachers, it caps off.
That's what they're looking for. They want that one, you know what I'm saying? They want that one all be all, you know what I'm saying? But if you just look around you, you know what I'm saying, within, you know what I'm saying, within the lifestyle of the United States, like no wealthy individual or people or entity of importance operates like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just continuous progression, change, reformation, you know what I'm saying? And these are the things that you implement in your teachings and everything like that, which, you know what I'm saying, which is one of the things that make you know what I'm saying, make joining this group so valuable, man.
And as always, what I tell people is you don't have to listen to anything that I say. But you if you go to any professional and run by what I'm saying to them, I guarantee you two things are going to happen. They're going to say that's absolutely correct, or they are going to say, I have no clue.
Absolutely.
It's only two things that are going to happen. And they watch us more than what the numbers show. Like they watch us, bro. Bro, they watch us way more what the numbers shows. They know we got professionals on our team. They know we got professional confirmation. They know this. And the fact that they know this, these are the reasons why they would love to have our professional confirmations. They would love to. They would love to have our professional confirmations.
And
So
the thing about it is, even though if they were to receive the professional conversations, they wouldn't know what to do with it too, because they don't have the mindset nor the foundation to, you know what I'm saying, like utilize it the way it's meant to, let alone.
right. So
Funny to me.
they're not going to. So while they do that, what we're gonna do is for the memes thing, hey y'all, let's just do this compilation mix, man. Let's go back and do the compilation mix for a second,
Yes,
man.
there
Do the
is.
compilation mix.
Warning. The view and opinions of the New Culture Empire are his own, and they may trigger you.
If everybody that's here now, that's been in these spaces for years, been in this class, been in this group for years, I believe if everybody actually knew what it took to even get the smallest victories, 98% of the people that's here now would not be here. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact. That's an absolute fact. Be here.
Nope.
So that's why I continue to push forward the Supreme Elite Team. New culture.
Does your claim pass the
these
sufficiency
steps,
test,
these
or are you
ideologies,
arguing a
these
belief?
claims that have the hallmarks of something similar to a religious belief. It's like it has the elements. So when you present these claims based solely on what you believe is true versus this is meet the legal standards definition of truth, then we run into for. See, when I decide not to pay, it's not because I can't afford to pay it. See, I got enough to bring it current. If there was a past due every mail, I got enough. If I realize, okay, I might be losing this argument, I got to be like, all right, y'all, here. Let me go back and regroup. Then I'm going to get y'all again. See, I got enough to be like, here. Most people, when they do it, they doing it out of necessity. I'm doing it because I'm standing on my rights and what I talk about and what I teach and what I have. I'm standing on it. Has nothing to do with affordability. Rest. They don't really like processing stuff that you didn't have to report in the first place. But do you want to know why most people will still do it? Because in the back of their mind, in that little part of their brain, what they're really trying to do is get free shit out of it. So they're going to ignore anything IRS and now y'all don't have to file that. Oh, well, I am because I want something free in return. Oh, the students are putting all their faith in the teacher instead of just reading what the IRS says themselves. So they are part to blame in this. A lot of these students who claim they got scammed, no, they're not. That's not always the case. A lot of the students were victims of their own greed.
You're rocking with the best.
Or victims of their own desperate situation. You didn't get scammed. He sold you a dream. You purchased the dream. Facts. 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 Sold you a dream. You purchased the dream. Oh, sold you a dream. You purchased the dream.
That's a bar.
Sold you a dream. You purchased the dream. That's exactly what happens, y'all. That's exactly what happens. You get sold dreams. Video verification for members. Hey, may have to. But that's what happens. They get sold dreams, then they purchase the dreams. Because anyone in their right mind would know that this had no chance of working. And I don't care what anyone said. Well, he said he got it. I don't give skip the ball and stuff and say, well, I got it. I got it. Because I'm looking at the law, the court cases, the regulations, and the government has said, no, not this way. So they're not going to give it to you. I'm going to give you a discount rate. Because there's no way that anybody should be getting their vehicles repossessed if they follow the teacher, if that teacher knows what they're talking about. There's no way anybody's vehicle should be repossessed.
Assuming that you feel that you don't have to have this because you're this special entity or whatever claims that you're making, the court does not recognize those claims. Therefore, the court is not going to accept the fact that the prosecuting attorney or the city attorney in this case does not want to go forward with it because they don't pretty much, I guess they don't want to take the time. I'm going to force this case to go either to trial or I'm going to force this case to go to a plea. The sovereign people come in and they say that the court has no jurisdiction over. The simple thing I ask in these cases is how, if the speed limit is 25 miles per hour, can you just go 50 and nobody can say anything to you and nobody can stop you and nobody can pull you over?
You're right to do that, okay? But you understand that attorneys go to law school and they study the rules of evidence. And if a person who is not a lawyer wants to proceed in a case, they're held to the same standard. You have to play within the same rules as a lawyer when you represent yourself. You understand?
You are not allowed to operate, travel. You're not to be behind the wheel of a vehicle. Whether you think it's driving or traveling, I don't care. You are not to operate a motor vehicle in this state without a driver's license.
What's going on? Because even the thing that's so good about using common sense is that you may not know what's going on, but the universe and Father God is going to attract you to the people that actually know instead of the people that's trying to
You're rocking with the best.
with your friend, the attorney. What we go over in group is right in line with the legal standards and the professionalism on how it has to look and what you need to know when you attack these people.
The words that he used was, "You're going about it standard operating procedures."
You're rocking with the best.
Lawyers say you're going about it standard operating procedures. That's what the lawyer said. That's what the lawyer said. That's what the lawyer said. So what you think is going to be in the Supreme Elite Team University? Besides me just taking your money and kicking you out. What do you think is going to be in the Supreme Elite Team University? When the lawyer says, I'm going about it standard operating procedures. But don't join because people who couldn't follow the rules in the Supreme Elite Team group were kicked out. Now, since they couldn't follow the rules, he's going to kick you out. So don't join the group. Don't do no. Well, what about them not following the rules? Was the reason I kicked them out? Oh, no. We don't care about that because we feel like we paid. So since we paid, there's no rules that apply to us. We feel we're that entitled that we're bigger than the group. Just because we pay, we're bigger than the group, and no one is bigger than the group. So for you, don't pay because he's going to kick him out. He's going to kick you out. You'll be kicked out if you violate the rules. You're damn right.
With
your friend, the attorney. What we go over in group is right in line with the legal standards and the professionalism on how it has to look and what you need to know when you attack these people.
The words that he used was, "You're going about it standard operating procedures."
You're rocking with the best.
That was written. Thing is, the word says, whatever you write on the bill, if there's a discrepancy between the number and the words, whatever the words are written is what's payable. You put $10 on the check. Let's say you write a check to somebody. You put $10, but you write $30. The check will pay.
And this is, they think that's legal. They think they can legally do that without a legal justification. And this is what I mean about context. They don't have context or understanding. He is misinterpreting what it says. Everything is a literal interpretation to them. So everything is literal. But that's what the sovereign citizens think. Every bill is a check. Everything is an offer. Every bill is a contract. Told you the single literal meanings of what they mean in everyday life. No, the sovereign citizen, but now it means, oh, it's a check. Oh, it's really money. Oh, it's really credit because there's no negative sound there. Oh, it's really this. It's really that. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. You should get bit by the sovereign citizen, but that's all it takes. You just start thinking illogically. To start making yourself sound crazy.
Real life is the living and breathing one, but the part that I want you to start to play is the straw man.
I was dead. Okay, so yeah, what you're gonna do is go get a $1 money order, and let's say whatever your rent is. The
straw man, the living and breathing one.
You just start thinking illogically. Just start making yourself sound crazy.
Real life is the living and breathing one, but the part that I want you to start to play is the straw man.
Hey, bro.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is go get a $1 money order, and let's say if whatever your rent is, or your mortgage, whatever the total amounts that you have to pay, you're going to cross out the $1, and let's say your mortgage is $750,000 you got to pay left. You're going to send that $750,000, write that on there and send it to it, and that's your discharge your mortgage. What about a tax debt? Well, you could use it for tax debts, and if you owe any tax debts, and if you want a refund, what you're going to do is you're going to overpay. So let's say your tax debt is $30,000. You're going to put $130,000 on there, so you get $100,000 refund. You know, get some money in your pocket so you can pay your bills and go on vacations and stuff. Oh, okay. Questions? Oh, we got one from the New Culture Empire. So, what about UCC 3-407 that says unauthorized alterations? And anytime there's an unauthorized alteration to the instrument, that the one who's supposed to be paying the instrument is not obliged to pay the unauthorized amount under UCC-407 and the applicable state laws. What about that? Oh, you didn't think about that? Oh, and I have another one. Before you say something, I have another one. Can I show my screen? Yeah. Okay, so this is what happens when you actually send that $1 money order and cross out, put $130,000. Yeah. See, people got indicted for it already. Exactly what you're saying. They already got indicted for it. And the IRS is going to send a bill and reverse it. And then you're going to owe that amount plus fees and interest. So what do we do when they do that?
2,000 years later.
Yo, and as soon as you ask that question, what I posed, that's it. You see that? You're blocked by the live creator. All because I was telling the people in the comments the right thing. That's backed up by law and case precedents. What happens when you're backed up by law and case precedents? You get blocked in these groups. And you mean to tell me that what we're going to have to offer with the Supreme Elite Team University is not going to be any better than this? Man, it's going to be light years. You're actually going to learn the right way. You're going to actually have confidence. You can actually going to be excited about sending your stuff in instead of sending them in. I hope it works. I hope it works. You're actually going to have the confidence. You'll be able to back it up. It's going to change your mindset. It's going to change your lives. And it's going to change the position that I'm in amongst teaching. Everybody that leaves my group is going to be in that position amongst any person they encounter. And they are going to be a part of the 1% with case filings with these and 2% with the understanding.
Yes, sir.
But when you're dealing with people that actually knows the game and knows and can understand and can pick up and can point out inconsistencies on the fly, those are the people that gets banned from their lives. Because you're a threat to their...
Or charge them for talking to them, and I'm not going to honor that fee schedule.
The courts are not going to honor the fee schedule?
Because I don't think that has any law in this court, any bearing in this court. You either have the right to talk to the officers, or you have the right not to talk to them. You have the right to talk to them with your attorney, again, or you just have the right not to talk to them. But to try to charge them these fees, that is not consistent with the law.
But everything that she said is a part of these gurus' packages, fee schedules.
Okay. And then you have a document, the 12 presumptions of court.
12 presumptions of court. Isn't that they were running around talking about all on YouTube, all on social media? You got to know the 12 presumptions, and if you don't rebut them, it stands as true. Do you know what the problem with that is? That was never any part of any general assembly for making the laws for court, making the rules for court, and that's no a part of any goddamn court proceedings. Because, and especially in a criminal case, what they say, your silence can't be used against you. You can invoke your fit. So this is how crazy and delusional people are. By citing the 12 presumptions, that means you're invalidating your Fifth Amendment right to self-incrimination. See, they don't even understand. They're so quick to regurgitate what they hear and sell it that they don't even understand how ridiculous they sound. Because rebutting the 12 presumptions, that means the Fifth Amendment of right to self-incrimination is invalid, which it's not. So in order for the 12 presumptions to be true, the Fifth Amendment has to be invalidated. But these are the same people that will cite the Constitution when it's in their favor, but they'll ignore parts of the Constitution that directly contradicts the positions that they're taking or advocating for.
The 12 presumptions are administrative
Court. I have a document, the 12 presumptions of court.
The 12 presumptions are administrative legal maximums, often drawn from canon law and Roman law.
And you start talking about the Roman court.
Hey, I got something to say about that.
Yeah.
So like, let's play devil's advocate, right? Let's take what they're saying as, let's just say it was true, right?
Yeah.
If me and you engage in some type of contract where let's just say I was supposed to go and cut your yard,
yeah,
and you pay me $1,000 or whatever the fee was, right?
Yep.
When you go to court, they have no clue about our agreement, right?
Yep.
So to have this presumption or maxims or whatever, that would be like saying they're already privy to our agreements. So therefore, as long as whatever I put on my documents is going to be truth, no matter what you say against it or what I say, it's an automatic win. And I think that misconception about court is the reason why they will never come close to winning or getting some type of judgment, because the courts they're not picking and choosing. There's no secret accounts. They're not the boogeyman. It all comes down to procedures, and they write about this every day. And as long as you can substantiate your position in court, you're going to get some type of leeway.
Yeah. Yes.
So I don't understand, even if what they were saying is true, there's no like, it doesn't make sense. They're just a referee. You know what I mean? Like, whoever could have the best argument, that's who's gonna win, and that's it.
Yep. And as they try to steer people and scare people from court, it really goes down to that. Following the rules and procedure, who has the best narrative and who can substantiate their narrative with the best relevant case law. And then if the chips are going to fall there. But a part that I think a lot of people don't understand is, you got to go back to the inception. And the inception for a lot of people is this process was going to get you remedy. This document was going to end your financial struggles. It was never marketed as how we go over it in group, understanding a lot of different moving parts, not moving before you understand, getting your feet wet, knowing how to defend yourself, knowing the rules to the games that you play. See, that was actually never a part of the marketing to many people. So the way they marketed it is, if you're in financial distress, you're in a financial dilemma, you're facing a foreclosure, you're facing a mortgage, this document is going to get you out of it. This package is going to get you out of it. The in-betweens between your situation and what you're filing is the understanding, the vigorous learning and research. So they remove that from the marketing, because they know that wasn't going to appeal to a lot of people who are in immediate help. So most people are going to pay money for things that are going to bring quick, fast results rather than paying for a course that your understanding develops over time. Some people are not in a position to sit down and understand, so they got to go with the service-based approach. But then again, the teachers never did put themselves in a position to accurately handle multi different types of situations. So as you see what we do over here, I have multiple cases going on at the same time right now. I have my case with the auto. Let's just say me, auto. We have one with the debt collector, the debt buyer. We have mortgage. We got a bankruptcy that's about to start. So we got multiple different things that's going on. Oh, credit card. See, we got multiple different finances. But the fact that we understand the system, it equips us with the understanding to take on multiple different cases. Hey, we even got arbitration. So we got all multiple different transactions, but people still come to us because we can handle pretty much anything civil. That's just what it is.
The 12 presumptions of court.
The 12 presumptions are administrative legal maximums, often drawn.
Legal maximums. I would have logged out the live right there.
From canon law and Roman law.
And you start talking about a Roman court.
Roman law
does not operate according to any rule of law, but by presumptions of law.
So basically, with Get It Done on TikTok is teaching right now, and it's educational purpose. What he's saying, the same person in this case are bringing up the same things that he's on his live saying, and this is what the judge's responses to it. So this is what makes us so unique, that we can take what these gurus are out here saying and then place it in a real life court situation and see what the courts have to say about their position. So it's not me invalidating what they're saying. I'm using the judges in the courts to invalidate what they're saying. Because if I was to invalidate, they'd be like, oh, you're just saying that, hey, you're just saying that. But they always, right. They're gonna be like, oh, but when we have the courts invalidate what they're saying, they either remain silent or they immediately revert to the conspiracy thing. Right. It's a conspiracy. They don't want you to have your rights. That couldn't be further from the truth.
Go on to talk about before a lower Roman court and a private bar guild. We talk about presumptions of public oath to the bar guild. And again,
the bars guild, what he's talking about, that document that he sent to the court, that is straight out the first redemption manual. That's the redemption manual. Just like when they cite the Black's Law Dictionary, like the 3rd edition, 4th edition, but then when you go to courts and when the courts cite the Black's Law Dictionary, they're citing the 11th and 12th edition. It's because the words and the terminologies that are more prevalent to these times, that's what the courts are going to go by. The courts not go back to the 1800s definitions of terms because we're not in those times. Those little nuances and differences means a lot because they think that the 4th or the 3rd or 4th or the 6th Black's Law Dictionary is the controlling dictionary. As a matter of fact, they think the Black's Law Dictionary has more power than the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure.
Right.
This is not a practice.
And then they start using etymology and light doesn't mean light, this doesn't mean that, and I'm like, what?
The normal literal meanings now, they don't, now those words don't Now they don't mean what they mean anymore. They don't mean they don't mean what they mean anymore.
Yeah, that is it's and then what's crazy is the Moorish temple, right? There's some people that are actually respectful. They're not in this whole space
No,
of trying to get stuff for free, right?
no.
But they're the ones who practice that. They talk about etymology of words. You know, they go deep into literature that has nothing to do with legalese. That's far from the way that
Yeah.
you practice law.
No,
So
it did. Yep.
the way that you say light or you say these different words or what they actually mean, that's two different contexts. So when you're trying to sell a course, you're poking people's eyes out and telling them half truths when they don't know any better. And so it's like I'm gonna talk about etymology, but I'm not gonna talk about legalese. So when someone doesn't know any better, they're gonna take that as truth as to, oh yeah, you know, it says it in the book. And the reason I'm saying this is because there was someone I think I talked to you about this. They were on TikTok trying to explain a banker's manual, and in the exact same paragraph that he was using, it's talking about transactions between two banks. It's not talking about a consumer transaction in a bank. It's talking about how a bank transacts business with another bank, and it's just ridiculous.
And the problem with that is that they are they're not going to see when you tell them that they are not going to come up off there. Okay, maybe I was wrong, because once again, many people often believe that they are not wrong. How they see it is the way it is supposed to go. And that's a very scary thing when you are actually doing processes based on what you believe is true. And you're only going to follow the methods in which you believe. So anything that is contrary to what you believe, you're going to reject it. No one wins with that mindset, but that is 98% of the people in these spaces. Everything is a belief-based process because the facts and the evidence should control. But even if you cite a court cases that's directly invalidating word for word what they're saying, they're still going to dismiss it.
Yep.
But then they're complaining why they're not getting remedy. It's like you can't have it every single way. And the reality is, most people, it was the worst thing that could have ever happened to them, believing that there's a secret account that's going to pay all your debts and are going to allow you to draw down funds to pay your debts. The fact that they introduced that into this, it changed it got them so far gone that for 98%, they would never come back.
Can you roll the window down, please? Hey, how are you? All right. Hey, I'm Officer Massey. I'm stopping the vehicle for two different reasons. First reason is your license is suspended.
That's one of the number one reasons why people get into this ideology. It's always some type of license suspended or court fines that are backed up. That's the number one reason. It's not because they're certain their rights. It ain't because of that. It ain't because of that.
Okay, and secondly, your headlights are not on and it's raining outside. Go ahead. Did you know that your license was suspended?
The tag's supposed to be on a Mazda. Could you call a sergeant?
No, I cannot.
When they ask for a sergeant, they think the sergeant is going to agree with them and override the officer. The sergeant is never going to override the officer, not in front of you. You get what I'm saying? Like the sergeant is never going to tell the officer they're wrong in front of you.
Right.
Nah, most definitely.
Like they'll never do that. They're always
Hey.
going to back up their officer.
And you know what's crazy too is look at how double-minded people are, right? So like let's say they're right? You don't have to do all this stuff. You don't need a license, blah, 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 blah. Even if I was right, I am not and they're saying that they're shooting black people, I am not gonna be trying to put up no type of fight. Hey, what I don't got a license, go ahead, lock me up. I am not gonna risk it. I do not care. Even if they were right, they had Supreme Court, Jesus came down and said that they were right. Hell no, I am not getting shot.
But this is the problem. Just look around. If they were right, the Supreme Court would have been invalidated the DMVs. There would be no DMVs up. They would have struck it down as unconstitutional. The Supreme Court, and this is the number one thing that shuts down any right to travel argument. The 10th Amendment, the right to drive was never specifically mentioned in the Constitution. So the states, per the 10th Amendment, has the right to make rules and laws to govern the safety and welfare of the states, because you have the right to travel. Meaning, if I wanted to move to Texas tomorrow, I could move to Texas. If I wanted to visit Florida, I can visit. But depending on the mode of transportation, there are rules and regulations set in place to protect the drivers on the road. I don't argue. I got a driver's license. I got my driver's license. I got my L's. I got my driver's license because to me, it's not a hill worth dying on. It's not a hill worth dying on.
Right.
It's so insignificant to me.
Speed to Charlie K King.
You're more than welcome to call 435-1845 and request one, but he's not going to come out just for you requesting to talk to him. I'm perfectly capable of doing my job. Okay. Do you have any questions in reference to why I stopped you? Okay, so I'll need three things from you: your license, your registration on the vehicle, and your insurance. Say again?
I don't conspire in business.
So they think that a driver's license is only meant for doing commercial business, DoorDash and transporting goods.
Incorrect context.
But they overlook the state laws that says no one shall operate a motor vehicle without a driver's license, registrations, and insurance. The driver's license is to make sure that you know how to drive. The registration is to make sure the vehicle is not stolen and it's legally yours. The insurance is to protect you and other drivers or travelers on the road. Those are three components that without those three, this shit will be in an uproar. But we all know that's a legal, logical reason for implementing these things, because if they were on the end of being rear-ended, they would want the other person to be insured so they can, get their vehicles fixed or get their compensation. But if the other person wasn't insured, they would have a problem with it. That's what I'm saying. This is because they look at things from only the side of the fence that they're on right now, not knowing that if they were on the other side of the fence, they would see it, the legalities and the logic in it. If this woman had $300,000 hit her account, the first thing she was doing was going to get her license.
I don't know what that means, ma'am.
I don't conspire in your business.
Excuse me, ma'am, but what in the doohickey are you talking about?
I do not understand. I don't answer.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license? Okay. So, man, this is going to go...
State national, I don't care.
Okay. So, listen, this is going to go one way and one way only. Okay? You are going to identify yourself, and if you refuse to, I'm going to remove you from the vehicle, and I'm going to place you under arrest.
I'm not refusing.
You are.
Because I'm not complying.
Okay. You're in violation of 2 Florida state statutes, and you have to provide your license, or you have to identify yourself. You have not done either of those.
Identify myself as
Okay.
a state national.
Sure. Go ahead. Start me another. So here's the deal. Okay.
I do not contract and I do not answer.
Okay.
And this is another thing. They all think like they actually have to consent to this stuff. The state doesn't give two fat fucks if you consent or not. This is the laws. Well, I don't consent. I haven't contracted with you. Like you ain't that inspect. Nobody gives a damn.
We're just gonna see if you were direct on my traffic loss tag.
Yeah, I'm 26. I'm just stand by. So here's the deal. Okay.
19897.
I'm gonna give you one more chance, okay, to provide your identification. And if you don't, you're going to jail. Because I'm super nice, right? If you just
Now, the officer is being patient. I mean, he could have put her, detained her just for her driving on suspended license. That's a violation of any law in the state.
Right.
But you see what I'm saying?
And
But-
that's such a edgy as a police officer, right? If you take it from you got a car that's driving, no license plate, the lights are off, it's raining, and you got
Right.
somebody in the vehicle saying that they don't want to do whatever.
Right.
That's a big red flag. I don't know who's in the car. You know what I mean?
The back's tinted is when you don't know what's in there. The windows tinted.
Right.
Like that. It's edgy as fuck. It's like, hold on, what the fuck going on here? But he can't just overstep because he's governed by rules and laws.
Right.
So he gotta play it how he's playing it. But he really can't make no moves right now until another unit gets there. That's why he's playing it calm right now. Now, when another unit gets there, his patience are going to immediately wear thin.
provide your ID, you might just get a warning, But when behavior like this continues, I'm more likely to right side. Okay, so you have to identify yourself.
My hands are in my lap.
Sure.
And I've identified myself as a state national.
Okay.
I do not.
State national. The same state national that Kenyatta Stone identified herself as. She's a state national.
You're on the roadway in the state of Florida, and you're in violation of 2 state statutes, and you have still not identified yourself. That's where I've asked several times, okay? So get out of the vehicle. Come on.
I think another unit has...
Get out of the vehicle. Turn away from me. Turn away from me.
What I tell you, another unit just got there. I'm just on unison.
Hands behind your back. Interlock your hands like you're praying. Gotcha. Ma'am, you fill this shit tight for me, okay? I'll come back and talk to you.
198.
Take a step to your right, please. Take a step to your right, please. I don't want you to get all soaking wet. Is there anyone else in here besides? Hey, baby, you okay? Okay, just 1 second, okay?
And this is the stuff that I mean. They're willing to put their kids in jeopardy, like inconvenience this woman. And it's not because she's standing on her right. It's all because her license is suspended, but she still needs the vehicle. She doesn't want to take a bus. She doesn't want to take an Uber. She wants to take the mode of transportation that she wants. But since her license is suspended and she doesn't have the money to pay to get it in good, this is an easier reality to adopt than facing the reality that her license suspended and she probably can't afford to get it done or doesn't want to. So they adopt these new realities in their mind all to justify what they know deep down inside is wrong. And that's the sad part about these spaces. They know what they're doing is wrong, but they need something to justify it. And this is a good way to justify it. So it's like they're forcing themselves to be dumb, play the semantics game, act like they don't got a clue when they know deep down inside what they're doing is wrong.
I'll walk her back. If you'll just stand with the rest, I think we'll be good with that.
Ma'am, what did you really think stating that you were a state national supposed to do? How was that supposed to benefit you by saying something utterly ridiculous like that? I just don't understand these people. We have so many videos on YouTube showing that that nonsense does not work, yet people still try it.
And this is why I don't have sympathy for the people who's been taken to the bank by their teachers. This is why I don't have sympathy. If their mindsets would change, the teachers who they attract would change.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Ma'am, do you have anything on your person you're not supposed to have? Okay. Over here.
I'd like to give you notice.
Hey, Officer Thompson, swap with me, please. And if you'll search her, they're okay. I'm not worried about them. They've been chill the whole time.
I'd like for you to take notice that I've
okay.
No.
Alrighty.
All right. Hey, just stay safe.
Hey, ma'am, how are you? What's the deal with her?
I don't know what you were taking me to.
Do you know her? Obviously, is she just giving you a ride or what?
You had to get me a phone. See, I'm not from here.
Okay, I got you.
I didn't know my way.
What's your relation to her? Just a friend or?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the child with you, or is the child with her? Okay.
So the child is with her, and you would still play this game, inconveniencing everyone. But this is what these teachers teach them. But don't join the SETU, because all they're going to do is just take your money. And then as soon as they take your money, you get in, just going to kick you out for no rhyme or reason. Like just no rhyme or reason. Just kick you out just to kick you out. And still have a class up going in. But there's still people in the group at the same time. Like
bro, and see, I've been in situations like that, right? Like, hey, I missed I didn't go to the DMV in time or whatever. All the officer did was say, hey, do you got a license? Okay, I'll let you drive. Y'all go home and don't drive the vehicle. It's easy as that.
That's
it. No ticket, no nothing.
Nothing. The thing that I've been there before. And it was like, yo, who in here got a driver's license? Man, I got one. All right, man, you got to drive. He can't drive. He driver's license. Come on, man. You know he's supposed to be driving. I say, my bad, officer. Man. You know how that shit goes.
Right.
Hey, I get it, but my bad. And that was it.
Right. That's all she had to say. That's all she had to say.
That's all she had to say was, yo, my bad. And the officer was probably just going to write her a little citation. You know, you got a court date. Just, yo, try to get your license by this court date. It's send you on your way. Like, it's not that ending. But this is the part with these teachers in these spaces. They actually, what they're doing is teaching people how to turn small problems into big problems. Clip that.
She was trying to help me get my phone.
Sure.
For acting, no.
Go ahead. Okay, I'm sorry.
I can have, to get the phone because I got to have my phone because my phone is sick.
Yes, ma'am.
All my information in the phone, my phone.
Does that Lilo and Stitch bag belong to her or you? Huh? Is that your mom that was driving? Yeah? That's your mommy? Is that her backpack? It's y'all's together? Okay. Alrighty. Thompson, if you'll come back here for me, please. Y'all just sit tight for me, okay? There's a kid in the fucking back seat too. Her child.
Look, and that's in the office. Like, God damn! Now you making it. That's more work for me.
175 40 150. Thank you. Hey, so she's coming southbound on Page. No headlights on. It's clearly raining. She should have headlights on.
Your wipers running?
I couldn't tell. Headlights weren't on though. Every other car that was passing her all had their headlights on, and it was raining pretty good. Yeah. Stop her. She's pulling the hole, not replying to any of my questions, not answering nothing. I want a supervisor. I'm like, you're more than welcome to call 435-1845 and request one. I asked her maybe 6-7 times, like, you need to identify yourself. She's refusing, saying I don't have to. So I pull out of the car. She's in the back of my car currently. She's a kid in the back seat. I don't really know what to do about that. She also has a passenger that she. Have a warrant or? I don't know. I haven't even got positive on her yet. I ran.
So what's really going on right now is they're just trying to like.
That's
is it
you
even
see,
worth taking her to jail? Like
that's what I'm saying. He
like,
bro, there's nothing else for him to do. He could have just been like, "Hey, you drive the car. That's it. Over." They probably wouldn't have wrote her a ticket.
right, and that's but now he's weighing on taking her to jail now because want to know why he's weighing that? Because he's talking to the sergeant about it. He really doesn't know what to do. He don't know it. Like, damn, do I take her to jail? Do I not take her to jail? He don't know what to do right now. That's why he's talking over the sergeant. This was a clear up. You're going to jail. Failure to identify yourself to a law enforcement officer. Suspension license. I mean, those are, you could be taken to jail, maybe bonded out a few hours later, but a child in the backseat now makes it like, damn, do I really want to take her to jail?
The plate, it comes back to a female who kind of looks like her. I'm unable to. I haven't looked at that yet. Okay. The license also is not valid for whoever that is, whoever the vehicle belongs to. Black female around her age, looks like her. I don't. Yeah. 1 second.
So basically what it's saying is when she first got the vehicle, she wasn't bitten by the sovereign citizen bug first because she registered it. Most of these people, they don't register their vehicles. So as the debt in life starts to kick her in the ass, and this is one of the sad realities. When life starts to kick people in the ass, the first thing they usually do is go to start adopting some alternative belief system. Clip that.
I gave her a few minutes. If not, we'll have to contact DCF to see if they can take custody of the kid in the meantime. She's just got a few minutes to think about it before we decide.
Don't I get to talk or call someone about my child?
I would love to do that.
Identify me correctly. Traffic offender.
Yeah, you're a habitual traffic offender, so you're going to get a felony for that too.
Gary Gaston. The time expired in 2023.
Hey, she's habitual too. That's probably why. Part of it. Hey,
my proper paperwork.
Question for you.
It's home, and Miss Rivers can provide that one.
Can Miss Rivers take possession of this vehicle as well, so we don't have to tow it? I don't want to have to tow it.
There's no problem.
Okay, cool. I appreciate it. Hey,
You see
she's
what I'm
good with
saying,
her taking
bro?
the car. In Rapidan County, copy started.
You're a very nasty young man.
21,680.
Ma'am, just hush up. You are talking complete nonsense right now.
And and as you can see how that goes. So when I tell people, hey y'all, this is what happens when y'all follow this, people jump in my comments, no, it's not. Well, for the last video of the day, if it's not,
I'm not under arrest.
no. Join the Supreme Elite Team University so you can learn
Port Police Department.
So you can learn how to do things the right way. And then when you're in an auto dispute, you know how to attack it the right way. Like me.
Was called to the scene at the local.
Hey, yo, there is no, hey, y'all, hey, Darren, hey, Ali, y'all know there ain't no better feeling. And it really shuts everybody up, knowing that you can actually use yourself as the teacher, as a living example. Because they don't ever do it. They don't ever do it. They don't ever use themselves as a living example, or at least show it. They say they all done it. Like you'll see a post, hey, you'll see this, or UCC this. They'll have these posts. Where's the results behind the post, though? It's never no results. It's just posts. And people have become so accustomed to just hearing and listening to someone that even on TikTok too, Darren, I think people are surprised to actually see people with receipts like that are meaningful. and not reversed. I think they're surprised. As a matter of fact, I don't think they want to see it because they're in this dream and hope and belief world. But by us showing receipts, it makes what we're saying real, but they don't have any on their own to combat it. So the consensus is what we're saying is correct. What y'all saying is still theory. And they don't like that position.
Audi car dealership for reports of potential fraud on the property. The following shows the body-worn camera footage of what happened during the incident.
Still here? Yes, sir. Absolutely. Hey, could you, if you could bring me the credit app to the service limit?
So they handed him this. He doesn't have this on, or she doesn't have this on her, but the numbers are the same. The date of births are different, and this one expired. So this one's 10.
I've had a lot of fun. Close. So everything doesn't smell right on it.
She by herself?
She's with a guy. It's her and a guy.
Where's her vehicle at?
I don't know what they're driving. I think it's the Dodge Charger out front registered to this person.
And so just in case they do run, they won't have a car.
Okay.
They need to point out what their vehicle is.
I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming it's the blue Charger. I'm guessing on that. But after walking a lot, but if you pull up there, they're going to see.
Yeah, I know.
They're not going to be able to run. They're kind of back in when we walk over there.
Okay. Can you go run it real quick so we get a photo of that?
Here's the credit out. This business is out of service. That she says she's still currently employed with.
All right, I've got a hard copy.
When I pull credit, all of this is correct for this person. So the address, this house is owned, I think, by this person.
You have her social, right?
Right here.
Let me see.
So she presented this?
Yes, and that license. She presented the license and that.
I'm going to run the social and see what it comes back to.
Okay.
See, you come on, do things the normal, proper way, and then you dispute from information that's going to be taught in the set you. I mean, it's just that easy, unless you can do this.
So what came back with the actual name? This one over here?
Everything, this came back legit.
Let me get the photo, though.
And that's the correct birthday, right?
Sector 3, negative felony.
You want me to have them pull my office first? That way they can't run? That's a more secured office?
That's
Why don't
fine.
you do that for me, Rob? You know, because right now where they're at, they can kind of bolt both ways. But if I take them into his
Well, we'll
office,
let him go. She's the one that presented everything, right?
yes. And this is the salesperson that's been working with them.
You sure? Because that's not what he was telling us.
Hey, I'm unarrested.
Can you go confirm and let me know what's in the office? Thank you. Yeah, Shakib's office, they only have one door. So they'd have to go through you in order to get out.
So she presented the paper. She said she got a new ID because this one shows expired. Because this one here shows it's expired. So she presented this one. And this one has a different date of birth. This one.
Then that one?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. The date of birth is different. Of course, it has birth of, or it is. And then I don't know about the picture. I guess it may be the same. But,
And this is why if they would have got in contact with us after they purchased the vehicle legally, we could have started investigating into their underlying transactions to see where our rights and remedies and recourses at. But no, they want to use the purchase order. They want to use the frauds and the scams to buy things that they can otherwise can't pay for or just don't want to pay for.
They're going to be in this. I see the glass office is open. They can run right off there.
Both of them are sure girls.
Secretary, relocating to the police office.
How you doing? How you doing?
Hi.
Can we talk to you for a minute? Do you have your ID?
No, I didn't bring it.
Huh?
I didn't bring it.
You didn't bring your ID?
No, I did not.
I don't know. This is their folder. I just got their folder.
Okay.
Okay.
So are you saying that's your ID right there? I literally just opened this up. But is that it? Is that what you presented? Okay.
Okay. And what's your name? And this is your ID?
Yes.
Okay, do you have any other identification on you that shows your name?
No.
A credit card?
I didn't my information that I gave them. I have my insurance and everything.
Okay. Do you have anything in your card?
I didn't my information that I gave them. I have my insurance and everything.
Okay. Do you have anything in your purse that has your name on it?
I have my information that I gave them, my insurance card.
Okay, do you have any credit cards or anything in your
No,
purse?
I wasn't told to bring that other than what I brought.
Okay, normally people have other identification on them.
No, because they said I didn't have to bring it because it hasn't came in yet because I lost it.
Okay.
So they already knew.
So the thing is,
So what's going on?
okay, well, the ID that you presented comes back to somebody different. It comes back to the name, but it comes back to a Hispanic female.
That can't be right. That can't be right. That can't
That's
be right.
yours? So were you trying to get a car or not?
No,
I'm trying to get a car.
Well, that's why I'm asking you, do you have anything else
Other than what they told me to bring.
Okay.
Other than what they told me to bring. They didn't tell me to bring anything else.
Okay. And you,
This is I'm just looking through there for the first time, but that's what was brought to.
Yeah, that's my insurance and everything. I don't know why.
What's going on?
They told me to
We're trying to
bring
figure
what
out because
I
there's
brought.
some
They-
discrepancies. Like obviously, she already showed you.
I don't know why it's.
Okay, man, we're just trying to figure out what's going on. We were called here.
right, so, right now, we're just investigating,
Okay,
okay, because they called us.
They didn't
Because,
know that.
okay, well,
Well, it's getting spicy.
and what's your address?
And it's on here.
No, but look at the numbers on those two. They're not the same, are they?
What number are you looking at?
Should be right.
That number is the same as that.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the same.
Okay.
That's the same.
Like I said, we're trying to figure it out as well,
Yeah,
man.
I'm trying to figure out what's going
Okay.
on
Because when I ran that number,
See, the thing is, I didn't even want to come in because I knew they was gonna be tripping off my paper ID.
well, she's confirming this. Hang on. She's confirming it, but when I ran the license plate, hang on. This is the photo that's attached to that driver's license. That's obviously not you.
I don't know who that person is.
But
No,
this
that's
is-
not me.
When I ran your driver's license number,
I don't
this
know
is the
why
photo.
it's also like that.
Okay.
I have
That's
no
why
idea.
she's trying to figure it out.
I need to figure it out too.
Okay. We will.
Hey, and that's because her salesperson was probably lining her up the whole time in an email to call the cops. You know what I mean?
Listen, girl. I've been to 2 dealerships in the past year, some change. Purchased 2 Mercedes Benzes. Come on, man. It's
You
not
gotta drop
that
a bomb
hard.
when you say that.
You said what?
I said you gotta drop a bomb when you say that.
Oh, yeah. I don't have it loaded up on here, man. I keep forgetting to do something, man. But yeah, purchased 2 Mercedes Benzes.
And you know the crazy thing too about that is you're supposed to show up already financed. You don't go in and get financed at the dealership.
Yeah, if she's trying to purchase it, unless she's trying to finance it, then she can finance it there. But it looks like I don't know.
Right.
I don't know whether she's trying to purchase it there or finance it there. It looks like she's trying to purchase it there. It looks
Right.
like one of those CPN drinks.
Ah, gotcha.
Right. It looks like one of those. It looks like one of those.
Because how is that even possible?
I have no idea, but
Hey, have you ever had a mistake where they put your driver's license number in and it comes back to somebody else? Like, do they make those mistakes?
Nah, hell no.
Fuck no. Fuck no,
Yeah,
bro.
no.
Everybody's ID, everybody's ID is unique, bro. Like, I won't see them making that mistake.
that must have triggered something up front.
I don't know, because here's the thing. I didn't even want to come in with my paper ID.
And I don't even think he knows what's going on. He just got the case. I don't think he knows what's going on. Because they usually don't tell them, because they may be like, hey, yo, the police is on your way, or their way, some shit like that.
Right.
But I don't think the sales rep right there knows what's going on.
I told them because I know how people get behind paper IDs.
And when you start to over explain, it's in some context,
I told them
That's
I
what
didn't
I'm
want to come in with the
saying.
paper.
She's
Hey,
just
she
contradicting
should have
herself.
just said nothing.
No.
Hey, I don't know. That's it. All that
Yeah,
other stuff.
she's
Nah.
over explaining. Let's see how it plays out.
My hard copy come in. He said, no, go ahead and bring the paper copy. I told him I want to wait till my hard copy come in.
Okay.
I didn't even want to come.
Just hang tight. She's making phone calls and she's confirming everything before we proceed.
I didn't even want to bring a paper copy.
Okay.
You can ask the guy with that I talked to.
When did you get the paper? When did you get the paper one?
You mean this one?
No, the paper one.
I got this one from the DMV.
No, I know, but when?
It was like a week ago.
A week ago?
Like a week and some days ago.
She's looking at the paperwork. It's crazy how confident these people always are too. They take it to the ground.
She has no ID on her. You said she presented an ID.
Yes.
Do we have that ID?
Danielle. No, it was the paper. The paper is what
So she never. So
Let me see if she
you guys sell cars without having a physical ID
If you have a paper ID, that's a real ID from the DMV.
like this?
No, the paper ID. This.
Yes, we're gonna try this again. Hey, can you run her with a data?
So she came in there with a paper ID, because the paper ID is just as good if it's coming from the DMV. But there's two IDs going on here, but one's coming back to her, legit her, and the other one's coming back to that Spanish lady.
Birth of.
So am I under arrest or something?
We're just trying to figure it out, ma'am.
So I'm just saying I'm not under arrest?
No, not right now. Right now, we would call it just you're being detained right now until pending this investigation to figure out what's going on with the license.
Okay.
Because like I said, when I ran your driver's license number, that's the photo that popped up.
That's me.
And that's obviously not you.
No, that ain't me. I don't look nothing like her. No.
So she's making some phone calls to see if it's a mistake on DMV's part or what's going on with it. Okay?
It happened? Okay. How?
You have the paper ID, the new paper ID.
There you go. I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Here you go. Here's the old one. Here's the new one.
No. The one that
I don't have
the original. The one that
the guy out there.
It's not a copy that we made a copy of.
the one that.
I think the guy out there has.
No, he said he gave it back to you.
Okay, anyway.
So check your
The
purse.
copy that we made a copy of, he would have given it back to you.
Hey, look, she like, yo, shut the fuck up. He don't know what's going on themselves, man. She like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Pretty much made a ID based off of all this information. So these are all the AKA different names. So she used that name, and then Tonche. So this is the real person, but that's not the real person.
Yeah, I already showed her the photo.
Yeah. What'd she say?
She said that's obviously not her.
Okay.
So she's got the paper on her.
Yeah. Yeah, I need the paper.
Oh, the original paper?
No, the ID, the one you have right there.
I don't have an ID. There's no ID here. I don't have an ID here.
You don't have the paper ID?
That's
right. Oh, right here.
Yes, thank you.
This is the original one. And this one you got from the DMV.
Yes. That's what I got from it.
Okay, well, this is obviously
No,
not you.
the copy, that's the copy, I'm making a copy, I don't have the original.
Okay, well, obviously this isn't you.
That is me on the left.
I know that this is not your ID.
That is mine.
It's obvious it's not.
That's
Okay, so you presented this. This is
Okay, so do you have some ID on you? On me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a driver's license or ID card?
Why they saying it's not me?
because it's not coming back to you.
Why? That's the case.
Can you say your social one more time?
What do you mean?
Your social
What's your
security number.
social security number?
It's not it.
Well, what is it?
What is it?
It's not the paper.
You don't know your social security number?
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead and say it then.
What do you mean? It's not.
All you gotta do is
That's it right there. That's I was looking for one of those simple questions that's easy to answer, but don't want to answer, being evasive. I was looking for it right there.
You're rocking with the best.
That's it right there. Smoking gun. A very simple question that's evasive. That yep.
say your social security number, ma'am.
What is on the paper?
Okay, ma'am. What's your last four?
She doesn't know it because she's using someone else's social security number. Oh, that's why. Girl.
Barbecue chicken.
We put it together. Yes, sir. Put it together. She's using someone else's social.
It's on the paper.
Okay, ma'am. You don't know the last four of your social security number.
I do, but it's
Okay.
on the paper.
Hey, sir, can you do me a favor? Can you go ahead and exit the room for us?
Oh my God.
Here you go.
He's all say less.
All right, so I'm gonna hold on to this.
Why you holding on?
Go have a seat over there, because I need to add you to this call. Go have a seat right there for me.
No, I'm going to show you something. And I know.
I'll explain everything in just a minute.
Yeah, but she looked. She just looked.
You just looked it up.
No, I was on Credit Karma. I was on Credit Karma.
Okay.
I was on Credit Karma.
Why'd you have to look at your phone to come up with your last four? Okay, close that up and give us your full social security number then. Close that up. Don't look at it.
I didn't look at it.
Okay, what's your full social security number? Everybody knows their social security number.
I sometimes don't remember my full social because I suffer from dyslexia.
Okay. Well, here's the deal, ma'am.
So how you don't remember your social security number? Y'all, listen, it's so easy to remember. Y'all, my social security number. I mean, how do you not gonna know that? For real, it's
Hey, he low key gave her an out and she didn't take it.
right.
You just looked at the number. You just looked at the freaking
Right.
number.
He damn sure gave her an out. He's all right, tell her, close it and tell us your social security number. It's 9 digits. Darren, what's your social security number?
281-330-8004.
Hey, self-made, what's your social security number?
I know it. 7 da.
Hey, Ali, what's your social?
Dot.
Hey, nah, it's 6767.
Right. Hey, y'all,
God.
y'all do know that, right? I be calling people back every time for their documents and their social, because every time I upload like documents that's containing people's social, it's a timer on my email and my system where it just purges after 90 days. So I be going back looking for shit, be like, it purges, it deletes from the whole system. Yeah. So I may be asking people for that shit like 5,000 times, but I never hold, you know what I'm saying? My people's files, tax returns get purged every 30 days.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they get purged from my system. So I don't even be remembering having I'd be asking for it back. That'd be a headache, but I don't want people's shit sitting in my system as long.
Go ahead and show all the aliases and whatnot.
Yep. I didn't show her.
707. I'll tell you what. Okay, I don't know, but like I told you, I have to add you to the call. At this point, did y'all drive up here?
I drove my car.
You drove your car? Your car's here? Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna give you your license back. I'm gonna need for you to go ahead and step out to your car. Give me your phone number, I'll call you and let you know what the outcome's gonna be. If she doesn't come out there, I'll call you and let you know what's gonna happen. But at this point, we're gonna have an investigation here with her. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take. But regardless of the outcome, I'll give you a call and let you know what happened. Huh?
Hey, call my number.
So I would like to fix that because
Okay.
I mean,
Like I said, sir. Okay, so while you can go ahead and pick up the child because this is probably gonna be a while.
No, I'm gonna sit up here.
Okay, you go ahead and wait in your car. Like I said, I'll call you and let you know what's gonna happen.
I have to run the criminal history on her.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay. Hey, can you watch her for a second?
You're available. Thank you.
Yeah, Josh. Well, that's their protocol. If there's any problems with the driver's license, they automatically call us. That's their protocol. So don't be upset with anybody. Like I said, I'll call you and let you know exactly what's going to happen. Okay.
Okay, I'll be soon.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me know if he returns to the building. Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna wait out. Told him to wait out there until we're done with our investigation. Okay.
Well, I'm sure it's his car.
Oh, I know. Listen, if you see him come back in, just kind of give us a heads up. Let us know if he's coming back in. Okay. 'Cause I don't know if there's anything in the car. Okay. Boy, they be putting that shit together. So, hey, let us know when we come back in because I want to know if that's his car now. God damn.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Just leave already.
Yeah, like why the fuck you hanging around? I tell you that puss. Is she a hottie? Is she a hottie? She a hot tamale? She a hottie? She a Scotty too hottie too?
Like, bro, you're cooked. Let me go ahead and go get some dinner. Like, it's gonna be a minute.
Hey, I'm saying she a little bad. She a nice little cool little joint too. I ain't gonna hold you. He's staying around for that motherfucker. If she get locked up, he gonna do something to get locked up too. Yeah, with you. Yeah, she a nice
Wrap it
little
up.
Yeah,
Go get the cash from the house. Meet him down at the police station.
That's the first time. Like, listen, if that was my wife, I'd be like, "Hey, yo, man, I'm not about to sit around this motherfucker." They get the. So back in 2012, you was locked up for this. What was that about?
Right.
I
Idiots, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, man, come call me. I'll be at the jail. Call me. I ain't about to sit there. So, yeah, so that you had firearms. Any firearms in the car? Hell,
Right.
yeah, but you ain't about to know.
All he had to say was, "You know what? Let me see your ID," and he's cooked.
That's what I'm saying. The more you hang around, they get the see ID. What's up with you? Nah, fuck no.
I think my partner asked you earlier. Are you absolutely 100% certain there's nothing else in that purse that's got your name on it?
Do you mind if he goes through it?
No, I do not. There you go. Oh, my bad.
Okay, well, let's try and find this one.
Okay.
Got a nice little loaf.
Got a nice little bag on it.
That's for the keychain, the Audi keychain.
She a little hottie. She a little hot tamale, ain't she?
Yep, she get cooked right now.
Yeah, she a little hot tamale. Got about all hundreds about about 5 racks on it.
I was about to say 40, anywhere from 4 to 6.
About 5 racks, about five. Now, if it's hundreds all like that, it's about it could be about 6 because 10 band clips is like this. 20 band clips It's not that big. 20 bands. It's really only like, what was it that day I had it? Like that.
A lot. I just don't carry much in it because I'm always carrying cash.
This has got to be like the cleanest purse I've ever seen in my life.
I always, because I don't be having much to
I mean, no
carry
makeup,
in.
nothing.
I barely wear makeup, really. Lip gloss, a little something. You see, I don't got no eyebrows. Let me show y'all.
Dang, you don't want to go to jail tonight, girl. Don't do anything, get out the jail.
Again, bro, he gave her another out. Hey, I'm a private person. I don't got a paper ID. I buy everything in cash. That's a valid reason. You know what I mean? Like, but not quick. You know what I mean?
Ain't thinking on their toes.
Oh, okay. I know how we can do it. How about this? He should say my name. Hold on. Let me see. Agent.
It's never this much trouble to get your bank information. I can get my bank information really quick.
But this is my bank though.
Okay.
Just give me a second. Okay. I'm gonna show you because I don't want you to think I'm trying to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, this is how easy it is to get your bank information. You see that app? See that app? This Navy Federal. All I do is just click that app. That's it. Wi-Fi service down. That's it. Yeah, Wi-Fi. Ain't no Wi-Fi in this hotel. That's it. Dang, I can't even get by. But that's it.
You want to post it or a full size?
Yeah, that's right there, full size. Go ahead, finish that up. Then we'll talk.
Are you gonna make it?
Yeah, finish what she asked you to do first. I mean, real quick. I mean, are you gonna be able to find it or not?
Yeah, I just had to go.
Okay.
It's mainly because I switched banks, so that's why.
Okay.
Because I switched banks, so
Right.
I don't have an address. And you see that they said that they're shipping the card because I switched banks.
Did she find it?
She just had it.
Here we go. Goodness. I went through all of that.
What other aliases do you go by?
I don't go by any other aliases.
You never been married?
No.
So that's your original?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
I don't know. She fighting hard right now. She fighting hard.
She's creating doubt.
She's
Well, she's really, really good at what she do. One of the two.
Yeah, but she pulled out that bank information that had her name. It had that name on it, so you could see the officer's face. Like, damn.
To the best of your ability, go ahead and the best that you can. Put as much as your social security number down on this. Just write it down for us.
Sometimes I remember it. Sometimes.
Well, you had the last four, so you should at least get the last four.
She went and got a body done. Oh, he taking good care of that. Oh, that's a BBL all day. You can tell the way it sits. It's a BBL all day.
What else do you need me to write down?
Is that the only thing you know of it? You don't know the whole
Sometimes
social?
I remember, sometimes I don't.
See, that's the only problem right there. Like, if she would have known it, I think she would have created enough doubt. This right here, it's just.
Because I be having to remember a lot because I work a lot.
Is there anything else you want her to write down that she should know?
Questions off the credit bureau.
What do you have?
Who's your mortgage with, ma'am?
PNC. Oh my goodness. I can't believe they did this to me.
Well, another thing that alerted them, the address, they looked up your work address. That address doesn't exist.
That can't be
What's
true.
your
I'm just telling you.
Can I prove it to you?
That's fine.
Go to my credit bureau. What he's looking at, don't even listen to nothing I'm saying.
Okay.
Because I just pretend I'm a liar. Okay. Don't listen to nothing.
Oh, that ain't hard to do. That ain't hard to do. They already thinking that already.
over there. My job is on there.
Okay, but it doesn't mean the address is correct. But you gotta realize, I'm old. I've been doing this job a long time.
Yes.
And those DMV records, you know why you spend 2 hours in line? Because they get those records right.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. The DMV rarely makes a mistake with the identity. See, the problem with, you know what? Hell nah. You motherfuckers gonna have to join the team to get that information.
I've never.
He said that they have discrepancies all the time.
Huh?
Did you run it?
I did, but I just don't have the report.
Oh,
He said they have discrepancies all the time.
what's your phone number?
He said it happens.
What's your
Our
phone number?
I
records.
say it happens to me.
What's your phone number?
Which one?
The one that's on your report here that you gave them.
Oh, that's the 583 number.
The what?
The 817 583 number.
The what's the phone number?
It's the 817 number. It's my new number.
Okay, what is it?
It's a new number. It's the 817 583. I don't remember the other because I had changed my number.
Okay.
How long ago did you change it?
Like a week ago.
And you don't know your new number?
See, she already created enough doubt, right? So at that point, she should have just been like, man, y'all playing games. You know what I mean?
Like deflect the questions. Yes.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Yes. She created enough doubt. Now they're trying to overcome the doubt. Stop answering questions. All she gotta do is just stop answering questions. Oh shit. Hold on, what happened?
And then how's the salesperson gonna try to cook her too? Talking
How long
about
ago did you change it?
Like a week.
You seen that shit? He
Yeah,
trying to
he
be a detective. If you see Barney Fifer looking ass down somewhere.
he said, well, the computer said.
You see all this is adding up now?
I know how it sounds.
You changed your driver's license a week ago. You got a new phone a week ago.
My driver's license.
I'm saying you got a new one a week ago.
But I lost it. I lost it. Things happen. People do stuff all the time.
I'm just saying, but you can do this.
But you got a new phone, new driver's license, new bank. Yeah.
Understand where we're coming from, Mike.
I do. I sound like a
You
a
saw
freaking
that.
liar.
You
I sound
saw
like I'm
that.
lying.
You saw that picture. Not even close.
And it
Not
sounds
even
like I'm
close.
lying. I get it. It sounds like I'm lying.
And I've never had them send me a bad photo.
That ain't me.
Obviously, it's not you, but that's the
I
number.
don't look nothing
That's
like
the
it,
name.
girl.
That's the photo attached to your driver's
I
license.
understand. It does sound like I'm lying. I get it. It does sound like I'm lying. I can agree with you. Can't remember your song.
Okay, so who's your auto insurance through?
It's Safe Auto.
Okay, and do you have it? You have another car, obviously, right? It's in your name.
I don't have that car anymore.
Okay, but you did have it.
I did have it, but I don't
Okay,
have
so
that
how
car.
do you have insurance then?
Because when I had it, I had insurance.
Okay,
But I
so-
don't have the car anymore.
What happened to the car?
I sold it.
I guess a week ago.
No, you need to stop.
You keep saying everything a week ago.
We got some week ago.
Bruh, she got game, but she can't close, bruh.
Like she can't
Can't
close.
close.
She should have closed this. Because even if you got rid of the car, you may still be liable for the premiums. So
That's what
not
I'm
like a car, but
saying.
no, sir, I didn't.
What kind of car was it?
It was a Nissan.
What year?
Okay, but it was in your name, correct?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
It was in your name.
Am I under arrest?
Right now, you're still detained, but it's not looking good for you. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not looking good for you.
It's fine,
Okay.
but I didn't do anything.
Okay. Because like I said, that picture's not even close.
That's me.
And well, that's one.
I don't know who
That's
that
one
girl
thing
is,
we agree on. It's not you in that photo.
But that's me. That's my information.
Okay. And you mean you had your last four in your social earlier, and now you can't come up with it?
Because sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't.
Okay. Well, if you remember it again, let us know, because that will help you.
damn.
Okay. Because we're trying to clear you, but the more we try to clear you, the worse it gets for you.
But I agree. But listen, I'm
he's
agreeing
lying.
with you. I'm not disagreeing. I'm agreeing that it sounds crazy. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. It's just that it's a lot going on. I got a lot going on. I work a lot, and then now this going.
Nah. No matter what, you're supposed to know your social security. Like, yeah, say your social security right now for Eric. Say your social security right now for everybody.
Hey,
So they know how
281-330-8004.
Whoever answers
And
that
I
phone.
stay at 123 Main Street, Houston, Texas.
123 Main Street, anywhere, USA.
Right.
I think this might be the final nail in the coffin.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, maybe they just saying that because
You want me to
maybe-
call him back? Because he seemed pretty upset when I asked for your mom. And he just told me you got the wrong number. It sounded like I woke him up.
Oh, but that's probably why.
You
Maybe
should have
they're
her-
her boyfriend or something. That's probably why he's a bitch.
Do you really want me to call this person back? Freddie, come on now.
No, I'm
You know,
not
there comes a time in a person's life when they just have to accept full responsibility and move
I'm
on.
not
And
lying.
realize
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling
Hello?
the truth.
Hey, he's a.
That's probably her boyfriend.
she's on the what?
Ask for her.
I did ask for her.
She's on the inside of the Audi place.
Who's inside of the Audi place?
I just called him. Are you serious? Disregard. This is Officer Nixon.
Oh.
I'll call you back.
Oh.
Are you serious?
What number did you ask for? I thought you asked for the person that was sitting right here's number.
Come on now.
Oh my God. She gave him the dude that was in there.
Hey, you hear him too? He sounds like a girl dad. Come on, Stacy, just tell the truth.
Right. Like, yo, why was she playing games? She gonna give them the number of the dude that was just in there with her.
Come on. Come on now.
And it said, what's
Come
the number? I
on.
thought he was talking about the person that was sitting
Come
there.
on.
I didn't know.
Are you serious? Are we going to continue this?
No, I thought
Come
you was
on.
asking for that person's number that was right there.
What's your real name? Come on now.
That is my
Please
real
give me your
name.
full name.
That's my real name.
It's not your name.
Come
That's
on.
my-
It's not your
That's my name. Yes.
It's not your name.
It
Do
is.
you realize we had enough about 30 minutes ago to arrest you? We did hold on. This is how kind we're being.
No bullshit, yo. They gave her every opportunity, yo.
Yeah, but he only got the picture. So they're trying to get her to admit because
Right.
they only got the picture. So it's
Right.
like if she would have closed it, they were like, damn, well, we gotta let her go. You know what I mean?
Right, but she ain't do nothing for to get them
Right.
to have them step out there. This is when you know you got them. When they go back and talk to the bald-headed guy and they just stand talking and talking and talking and talking and talking, and then they come back. But by they keep
Right.
coming back and forth with her, they
Backwards for you. You know how many phone calls we
And
made?
nothing here.
You made this case even stronger against you. You made this this case is more difficult now because of what you just did.
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
Just go ahead and stand up.
Okay.
I'm gonna let him who is he to you?
What do you mean?
The guy that was just with you.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I got that.
You can get on my purse.
No, I'm saying who is he to you?
What do you mean?
Boyfriend, friend, coworker?
It's somebody on here.
Pause it right there. Is that a BBO?
yes.
Yes.
Look, we pausing, right? Look at her. Yes. Yes. That is a BBL. Because if you look, see how it goes down, slanted, then bam, all that, it's a BBL.
Per my analysis, the curvature looks.
Yeah. And she got it good because it ain't like her legs are just super skinny.
One thing about
and
it, she's a hot tamale. I give her that. She'll have she'll get a lot of simps out here. She a hot tamale right there.
Why am I being arrested?
For fraud, basically.
For fraud?
Yeah.
And what jail am I going to?
We're going to we have our own facility here at the airport.
A whole?
We have our own holding facility here at the
And I
DFW
can't
airport.
even use the bathroom?
We're not going very far.
Huh?
707.
But I have to pee really bad. I've been sitting here holding my pee because I didn't want you guys to think I was trying to do something.
707.
709's got one in custody for fraud.
Can I at least use the bathroom? I don't have nothing else.
Well, I need to check because before you get to my car, I need to
But
make
I'm
sure.
going to end up peeing in your car if I don't use the bathroom.
Okay, well, that's fine. They'll clean it up. It's not a big
Oh,
deal.
what?
Yep.
I can't leave.
We're not going very far. Is that his jacket?
No,
That's your-
that
okay.
is.
Do you have the
That's BBL. Look at the legs. Look at the bottom of the
Hey,
leg.
She
Look at the
looked at
bottom of
him
the
in
leg.
disgust. She's like, "Yeah, it's his."
Now look at the look at the bottom of the legs. You see the
Oh
bottom of the
yeah.
legs, then it just gets
Yep.
big. It's a BBL. So basically, she probably had just had a flat back before the BBL. Yeah.
Managers
Yeah, she had a flat back for the BBL.
information.
Said a flat bag.
Yeah, she had a flat back for the BBL.
Yeah, they all did,
Okay,
man.
cool.
They all did.
Dude, I'll go grab that. Let me escort you out of here, and I'll explain to him what's happening.
Look. The ass too big for the legs.
Our cars are on the side over here.
Well, we all know that she went to jail for fraud. And if you don't want to go to jail for fraud, ladies and gentlemen, join the SETU. And remember, according to the SETU, class attendance is one of the requirements. With the SETU University, to be honest with you, the class attendance rules are going to be just like any college semester. Because if it highlights, if it was solely about the money, I wouldn't have give a damn if they came to class or not, right? I wouldn't have give a damn they paid. That's it. I don't give a damn if you don't come. But regardless if you pay or not, class attendance is important. So with the SETU coming, of course, there's going to be smear campaigns. Don't join the SETU because they're just going to take your money and kick you out the group. But you had 3 active Supreme Elite team members who are in the group that have not been kicked out. That's been in the group for a substantial amount of time. Actively right now, at least 2 right now with me. So with that being said, is you got to ask yourself, why were they really kicked out? Because
Facts.
we just paid, or maybe they violated the rules. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all, we're going to tap back in with another class tomorrow when I get back to the crib. I'll be leaving here tomorrow.
Sir.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Hey, charge it to my black card.
Yes, sir. Peace, prosperity, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And y'all, let's get ready to go into overdrive, because after Christmas, New Year's, we are going into overdrive. We're taking it to another level. All right, y'all. One gone.